Are both lights on? Wait, dog.
Both like this.
Nah, man, this one ain't here. Yeah, sure. Nice. So, if you know, if you like.
There you go.
Oh, decent still can go on in it. I think there is the candles, you know.
Yeah, how it's like. There you go.
Stuck your hats on you. Yo. Fuck you. Is it it's not what's it called, is it private? That way it's going on for ages, but private, man.
That is public. Good up.
It's like it's one moment. Alright, so we're up on what's it called? YouTube, yeah? So we hear me give me one of a con. Shalom with the I.S.U.P.K started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General YAHANNA. And our job to teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that according to the Bible, they are the real Jews, man. And that's the truth. Whenever we talk about it, people get pissed off, people get angry, people get vexed. You know, you're excluding people, man. You can't do that, man. That's just the truth, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the Jews according to the Bible, man. No one got nothing to say when the Chinese man owns Chinatown and calls it Chinatown and employs only Chinese people, hires only Chinese people, gives jobs to only Chinese people. The writing in Chinatown is written in Mandarin or Cantonese, which only Chinese people can understand. No one got nothing to say about that, man. Jewish people own Stamford Hill. Jewish people, you know what Jewish people believe? Does anyone know what Jewish people believe in the class? Anyone? Slack it.
Jewish people believe that they are above all people.
Okay, there you go. The belief of Judaism is that Jews are God's chosen people and they are better than everybody else. But are they racist? They get space to believe what they want to believe in. They can do whatever they want to do. No one gives them hassle. Leave them alone. Let them do their thing, man. Let them open up a synagogue. Let them open up a school. When Jewish people believe the same thing I do. The only difference is, guess what? They're chosen. We are, man. No one bothers them. No one calls them a hate group and a cult. No one says they're teaching hate. No one says they're separating people, man. Do you know all over England there's good warriors? A good warrior is a Sikh temple, man. You know, do you know what Sikh people believe? That you cannot convert to be a Sikh, you have to be born it, man. They're not sounding a bit racist to you. They're saying you can't convert. So you're a black man and you think, you know what? I like the ideology. I want to join that. You can't join. That's dividing people, man. But God forbid a black man has the audacity to talk about him being chosen. God forbid the black man have the audacity to say, listen, this is our thing, and you can't comment in this. He's a racist. That's right. He's a separatist. Get him out of here, man. God forbid black people have something for themselves, man. After they steal braids and our culture and rap music and everything we stand for, man. Black people run the fastest, jump the highest, and guess what? We work for them. They pay us to jump the highest, man. Usain Bolt's running the fastest and beating world records. And guess what? A white man gets paid for that, man. His white sponsors get paid for that, man. Black people rapping the best and all the lyrics and making hit songs, and HMV and Sony and Interscope get paid for all that hard work, man. A black man's on stage sweating, writing them lyrics and performing and rehearsing, sound check, and a white man gets paid for it, man. When a black man says, you know what? I'm not giving no white man my money no more, man. I'm gonna have my own thing. I want my own country, man, where we get paid. Everyone got a problem with that, man. Everyone wants to huff and puff and cry and, you know, say racist, and you can't do that, man. You're separating people. You like downgrade women, man. You downgrade. Look, that's what's wrong, man. Separating people. But meanwhile, anyone heard of an insurance company called Sheila's Wheels? Sheila's Wheels only insures women drivers, man. Only women drivers. Ain't that separating people? Ain't that separating? But no one got nothing to say, man. But God forbid a black man, listen. We love black people. We're going to fix black people. Only black people. Feed black people. Love black people. Only date black women. Only have sex with black women, man. Everyone's upset, man. Everyone's upset. Excuse me, man. Excuse me for having love for my people, man. And that's the problem. And guess what, black man? With being a black man, there's rules, man. There's rules that, just like there's rules with being a Muslim. Just like there's rules with being Sikh, just like there's rules with being Jewish, there's rules with being a black man. You don't know it because our whole life we've been taught lawlessness, man. We've been taught do what you want, fall in love with whatever you want to fall in love with, smoke this, drink that, whatever makes you happy, just do it, man. That's what we've been taught. But according to the Bible, black man, there's rules for being a black man, man. And guess what? Celebrating Christmas is breaking them rules, man. Celebrating Easter is breaking them rules, man. Give me Leviticus, the Lord's holidays.
Leviticus 23:1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and said, Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak to who?
Unto the children of Israel.
And the Lord said, speak to the children of Israel, man. There you go. Didn't say everybody, didn't say all nations, man. Don't be angry with me. You know, I didn't write this Bible. The Lord said he wants you to speak to black people, man. You know what I mean? Finally, black people can accept for themselves, man. I know it sounds weird. I know it sounds strange. Yo, how dare you, man? What about us? What about you, man? What about black people, man?
That's right.
Everyone says, what about white people? What about black people, man? The people that's been on the bottom forever, man. The people that can't get a break, man. Can we have something? The people out there that don't have a country, and in the Bible, the Lord's going to give us our own country. Can we get that? Can we at least get that? There are people out there that don't get no love, man. They get deported by the government, man. Old in the 60s and 70s, getting deported by the government, man. They don't get no love, don't get no compassion. And in this, how big is this room, Adawan?
He's like about 60 feet by
And in this 60 by 18 feet room, we got to give you love as well. They can't get love from just, 20 people in this room. They're not entitled for that. You must give your love. The 20 people in this room we must give our love to you also. These black people here that don't get no love, can't get the love of 20 people in this room, man. And when we do that, we're racist, we're wrong, man. You got all the love in the world. Everybody wants to be Caucasian, man. The Chinese man in China wears a suit. But guess what? Wearing a suit is not his custom. But guess what? He wants to be like you. And he puts on a suit. Every country learns English. English is a national language, man. They want to be like you. Who's learning Cantonese, man? Who's learning Swahili, man? Everyone gives you their love, man. And these poor black people can't get our love, man. When I give black people my love, I'm wrong for it, man. I'm racist, man. You only love black people. Yo, God of all people. In the Bible, it said, for God so loved the world, man. Can't I give my love to these people, my people? Is that too much? Can't I want to employ my own people? Love my own people? Can't there be holidays in the Bible for these people only? Can't these people in the Bible are forbidden to worship your holidays, man? We got our own holidays, and is that wrong? Is that wrong, man? That God got love for these people. You've had all the love, man. You've enslaved my people, had love, had plantations. England got big and strong and mighty. It's like one. You might allow it. You can't hold it up, man. On with it, yeah. Oh, okay, no, sweet, up to you. But yeah, you're in charge though. Your battery was dead on that. Good, yeah. Stuck. Where was I? And the Most High, the Bible, got love for black people only, man. And we deserve it, man. Look what the love you had, man. You've owned Barclays Bank of slavery, man. Insurance companies used to insure slave ships, man, get money and riches, and black people all throughout Jamaica and the islands. Black people got your surname, man. Does that make you feel good? That your great granddad owned all these people walking with your surnames. They have children, and their children got your surname still. If I have 5 children, my 5 children got this man's surname, man. And they have another 5. What's that? 25 people. 25 more people, your surname, man. What love do you need, man? You got love, man. What is everyone crying for, man? What more love you need? But there's people that need some love, man. That need an identity for themselves because they walk around with your identity, man. Christmas ain't your identity, black man. It's not, man. Easter ain't your identity, man. These things don't make sense, man. Everyone talks about now. What's the new thing nowadays? I'm woke. I read books. I'm woke. How woke are you, man? When you got a tree in your house, man. Shows how woke you are.
That's right. You're
woke with a tree in your house when trees belong outside, man. Trees have something called roots. And them roots belong in the soil, man. The roots are there so they can anchor in the soil, man, and be stable. So what? The wind and so forth don't blow it out, don't uproot it, man. And they also absorb the nutrients from the soil and from the water, man. That's what they're there for. They don't belong in your house, man. They don't belong in your living room. They don't belong on your laminated floor, man. Rabbits don't lay eggs. What are you doing celebrating Easter, man? So everyone's like, I'm woke, you know, I'm woke, you know what I mean? I'm into this. If I hear one more time, I'm gonna go crazy, man. I'm conscious, man. I'm enlightened, you know, I read on my book. Come on, man, show how much you know. I wanted to say, well, we'll do it for the kids, man. Okay, cool, man. That makes sense. So you worship Satan for the kids. Oh, okay, cool, man. You do something that's evil, you know, because for the kids. You break God's commandments, you know, just for the kids, man. That makes sense. Be careful, your phone vibrates will drop, you know. You charge it. Show you 12, yeah?
Yeah, it should be 12 straight. Which leads it?
You set it upside down. Rotate, you set it upside down. You need to charge it, and the charger puts to the bottom.
Yeah, rotate.
I know, so. Yeah, your cable ain't, she came right there.
Yeah.
So what, bear me 1 second here. You got it, yeah? And Shalom from Holland. Shalom from Maryland. Any questions, type them in, right? Don't be on any topic, just make sure you type them in. Regarding anything. So person that you walk over there?
Yeah.
The shows, yeah?
Which one?
Over so.
That's not
So you want what? Cross road. Look, I don't get that changing again.
That's a card.
Oh no, so I got cars as well, but the man on some £10 minimum and shit. That's not gonna balance. What can side is it? Nah, man. Set good.
Yeah, pressing that good stuff. Yeah, you know that.
All right, no sweat. So in the Facebook or on the YouTube, just put in any question about give me a 1 or a con. Good, yeah? All right, cool. Start again, Leviticus, please. Cool. What's on your laptop, Mr. Young?
Yeah, for Facebook here.
All right, no sweat.
All right. All right, Leviticus 23:1. And the Lord spake unto Moses.
And sorry, also sidetrack. This is the what? The 4th day of the Feast of Hanukkah. The 4th day of the Feast of Hanukkah. That's how we got the menorah burning, schools decorated, and you know there's everyone's feasting and eating and stuff. But the food's soon come anyway. 4th day of Hanukkah, the day when we sanctified the temple. There was pork and stuff and pig in the temple. We cleared it out and cleaned it, and we said, you know what? We're gonna have an 8-day feast to remember this. This is what you should remember, man. Man, these ain't stories. These things happened, man. 2,000 years ago, this fight took place. Brothers got cleaning and was in the temple and cleaned it out, man. They said, you know what? We're gonna remember this, man. Just like when your grandma dies and people say, yeah, on their birthday we have a party to remember her, man. Black man, this happened. It's not stories. It happened, man. That's why you should remember it. You should do it, man. These things actually happened. You know what I mean? Passover happened.
That's right.
And that's we should remember this, man. Remember everything else. Remember Memorial Day. Why could Memorial Day happen, man? Soldiers died, and you want to remember that, man. Black man, you should keep this day, this 8-day feast also, man. Slap you.
Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocation.
And the Lord said, listen, these are the feasts of the Lord, man. And when we read this, the Lord's going to list all the feasts of the Most High, which are holy convocations. And guess what? Christmas ain't in there, man. That's Christmas trees ain't in there, man. Easter ain't in there, man. What's it called? Kwanzaa ain't in there, man. Just like when John Kunu ain't in there. All the African holidays, all these holidays that people celebrate today, not in there. The Lord said these What is about to list right now? The feast of the Lord, which you shall proclaim in their seasons, man. Passover season, what? During March, April, man. Hanukkah is in usually about in the winter, December time, man. These holidays fall in their seasons, man, and they're holy convocations, meaning separate convocations. Convocation means gatherings, man. These are days when people you got regular gatherings. What's a regular gathering? What's the difference with a regular gathering? The Bible calls this a holy convocation, a holy gathering, a separate gathering. You know what I mean? In opposition to a regular gathering, the time when you and your friend come together and you play cards, man. Time when you and your friend come together, you talk and drink, man. But guess what? This is a holy gathering, a separate gathering, man. It's not no time when you play cards. It's not a time you gather for your own pleasure or your own will. It's a time when you gather for the Lord, man. The time when the Lord wants you to come together, man. That's what these are. Holy convocations, holy gatherings, man. Keep reading.
Even these are my feasts.
And even means indeed. Indeed, these are the feasts of the Lord, man. Said it twice. So listen to my holy convocation. Yes, indeed, these are my feasts, man. Keep reading.
Verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest.
And this is the first one, man. The first gathering, 6 days work shall be done. 6 days you shall work, slave, make your money, pay that mortgage, pay your bills, your light. You know what I mean? Buy your clothes, work for your clothes and your children and the food and all sorts, man. 6 days you can work, you can slave, man. You can go out there and do your employment, man. But what?
Shall work be done, but the 7th.
But the 7th day, 6 days you can work, you know what I mean? Make that money, stack your bread up for, your holidays and your vacations and, whatever you want to do. You like to buy nice clothes, buy your nice clothes. You like to buy nice cars, buy your nice cars. You can stack that for 6 days, man. Keep it in.
The day is the Sabbath of rest.
But the 7th day, you must rest, man. You must have that day off. Just like today, everyone's employer must give them 2 days off. 2 days off. 2 days off if you work full time, man. Everyone's entitled to a half an hour break if you work 6 hours, and an hour break if you work over 6 hours, man. And that's what separates employment from slavery. Because slaves don't get time off. Slaves don't get days off. Slaves don't get paid in wages, man. And if you don't give a man a day off, you're slaving him. He's not your employee. He's your slave, man. And that's what separates a slave from an employee. And that's what the Lord said, these men must have a day off, man. Keep reading.
And Sabbath of rest and holy convocation.
And a holy convocation. That's why we have the Sabbath class, man. The Sabbath service every Saturday, a holy convocation where we don't sit down and play cards, man. Where we don't sit down and play the PlayStation, man. Where we don't sit down and just laugh and drink, man. It's a gathering, but it's a holy gathering. Man, people come together, but not for our own pleasure, man. It's a separate gathering, man. We come down and we do the work of the Lord, man. We read out the law, burn the incense, salute the Torah. It's a gathering. Sure, it's a gathering, but it's not no shubin, man. Ain't no party, man. Them things ain't wrong, but these are holy convocations, holy separate gatherings, man. Keep it in.
Ye shall do no work therein.
And on that day, you shall do no work therein. No boss can call you and say, listen, come to work, man. No man can say, I'm going to work and make a little extra money, man. I wouldn't mind making money, man. You can't do that, man. No man can say, you must come in. And guess what? If you don't come in today, you better, what's that line you use, sister? You better look, you might want to look yourself a new job, What's it? You don't come in, you better be looking for another job, man. No man can say it to you, man. You're entitled to that day off, man, by God. And in our land, if we saw a man working on Sabbath, like, yo, ain't it Saturday? What the hell's he doing, man? We will know straight away, man. We'll call the priest. We're like, yo, I don't think someone's looking after the employee, Why? Because the whole world will know. Because it wasn't like today. Today, you have Tuesday off, here's Wednesday, no one knows. Today, that day, everyone was meant to be off. So we see you working, we go, oh, all right, it's like that. Okay, then we just go chat to this employer. We just go see what's the problem, man. Because something ain't right, man. Why is this man working so hard, man? On his day off. So I kind of want.
And I say it's heavy because a lot of people read this and think individual, but he's speaking to the whole race of Israel. And obviously, an employer, this applies to him. Like, listen, like your worker must have this day off. Like,
yeah, and people work for people. If everybody had their own, imagine everyone had their own farms, man. No land left. One man has a farm, and you work for that man on his farm. You feel me? There be no land left, man. And the Lord was so just. The Lord, the way the white man deals with society today, that's how the Lord works, man. That's how they stole everything from his Bible, and they are so successful. It's mad how Everyone wants solutions and wants this for economy, and the answer in the Bible. And guess who knows it? The white man knows it, man. The oppressor knows it, man. Everything that he does today is in the Bible. Do you know in the Bible, when a man works for you and is done working, you got to send him off for something, man. You can't say, right, bye, let him go, man. Send him off, set him up, man. And today, what do they have, man? Pension schemes, man. When a man's made redundant because he can't work for no more, what does he get, man? A payout, man. That was in the Bible. The Bible said when a man goes from you, you can't say, right, bye. Set him up, man, give him oxen, sheep, so what? You give him a little head start, a little boost, like, go sort your business out now, man. Go sort, you work for me so long, go sort your own self out, man. Like that man decides to squander it, not work for it, that's on him. And that's how just the Bible is, man. Everything, the day off, how you can put, if a man harms you, you can claim off him, man. You can say, this man caused me to miss work, man. He deserves to pay me for my loss of wages. That's in the Bible, man. But you think that started with Judge Judy? You think when you watch Judge Judy and you say, oh, you know what? Well, you broke his glasses, so you owe him his optician payments. Nah, man. People do that way before the oppressor, man. That ain't new, man. And the oppressor, you're thinking, I gotta smoke weed, I gotta go to Egyptology, and all these things will solve the black condition. They don't, man. And the one but you're rejecting is the answer to black people problems. And guess what? Everyone knows it but black people, man. The Caucasian man, he knows it. He's reading it. And that's why he got a nice system that works for him, man. Works for him. Don't work for black people, mind you. Works for him, though. And the one book we're rejecting got the answer to it. Come on, man. Show me where in the Kemet, man, or in the Cabinet Gas, they got laws like this, man. Show me in the Cabinet Gas where they say if a man does this, you should do this to him. If a man does that, you should pay double. If a man steals, he should do this. They ain't got that in there, man. We got it in the Bible, though. Keep it in.
Even these are my feasts.
And even these are my feasts. Black man, you want to feast? You want to sit down with your family? You want to sit down with your family, have good family time? It's the righteous way to do it, man. You want to feast? You want to bring out the big chicken, the leg of lamb, and the rice, and this. You want to put the music on. You and your family put the music on and, laugh and joke, and your kids, got something to look forward to. You can do that, man. You want to put in your good, nice clothes, you can do that, man. There's a righteous way for doing it, man. And drinking eggnog ain't the way of doing it, man. Drinking eggnog this December 25th ain't the way of doing it, man. So, you know what I mean? All holding hands around the table around Christmas with a big piece of gammon in the middle, a big abomination in the middle ain't the way, man. Singing Christmas carols around the Christmas tree ain't the way of doing it, man. Putting a star on top of a tree ain't the way of doing it, man. There's a righteous way of doing it. You can feast, man. The Lord knows when I feast. You can feast, you can eat, man. We're black people. Ain't no one party more than black people, man. Ain't no one party better than black people, man. But there's a way of doing it, man. Keep it in.
That's right. It is a Sabbath of the Lord.
And these feasts, these holidays that the Lord is about to announce, they're also Sabbath days, man. They're also days off, man. What happens in Christmas? What happens to employees in Christmas? They get the day off. What happens to employees during Easter? They get the day off. And guess what, black man? The white man stole it from the Bible, man. These days, these feast days that people get to feast and spend time with their family, you get the day off, man. Passover, get the day off work, man. Well, Feast of Unleavened Bread, get the day off, man. Right. And these men copied it from us, man. They said, nah, man, we want these men to stay home with their family on Christmas, man. You know what? Make it, Lord, that ever gets day off, man. Shut all the stores, man. Shut all the businesses that ever gets to go home and spend time with their family. They got that from us, man. He said, these feasts are also a Sabbath. Sabbath means rest. These feasts are also rest days, man. That's where they got it from. It's only right. Why is it fair that everyone must enjoy their Passover, man? Must enjoy their day of unleavened bread, Feast of Unleavened, Hanukkah, but poor people must work. The Lord said, nah, man, let the poor man go home too, man. Let the man that ain't fortunate to have a business of his own, let him go home as well and spend time with his family, man. Let him sit down and play music with his family and his wife and lie down with his wife, man. Let him do that too, man. So these feast days are also Sabbath days also. You done?
In all your dwellings.
In all your dwellings, man. And where we're dwelling today in England, in Hackney, Brixton, New York, Bronx, we're here, man. And that means we still must keep these holidays, man. Black man, there's days and laws that you must keep, man, in the Bible. And we're about to keep one of them when? April what? April 4th. April 4th, man, New York, Yonkers, man. And guess what? We got the day off, man. We got the day off. No silver work will be done. We're going to enjoy that Passover. We are going to feast. And there won't be no Christmas tree there, man. There won't be no Easter eggs there, man. There won't be no mistletoe there, man. And guess what? There'll be no oppressors there also, man.
That's right.
There'll be no Chinese people there also, man. We are separate. We are causing separation, man. This is a Hebrew Israelite celebration contained in the Bible, man. And no other nations will be present, man. So like, we done.
Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in the seasons.
Keep reading.
Verse 5. In the 14th day of the first month.
And this is the first one, the 14th day of the first month. Our first month is usually April, March, called the month of Abib, or some people call it the month of corn or years. I don't know, another word for it, man. Abib. I can't remember. Nissan. One of them anyway.
Yeah, in the Babylonian language.
Or Nissan. And the 14th, someone to Christ was born Easter. That's ridiculous. But anyway, even in our calendar, around springtime, which if you equate it to the Gregorian calendar, which we go by today, it will be about April, March, man. Late March, early April. And in the 14th day, that's 2 weeks into the month, that will be the Passover, man. 2 weeks into the month will be the Passover. And no one knows. You know why no one knows? Because everyone's too busy remembering December 25th. Everyone's too busy remembering Easter. Everyone's too busy remembering Valentine's Day. Everyone knows them dates. They know December 25th. They know about New Year's Eve. Everyone's getting ready for New Year's Eve. Everyone remembers November 11th. Everyone knows that, but no one knows when the Passover is, man. No one knows the Passover the 14th day at even on the first month, man. But they know December 25th. What got nothing to do with God, man. Nothing to do with Christ, man. People celebrating Christmas long before Christ was even born, man. Christmas can't be the birth of Christ when people celebrating Christmas before Christ was even born. Christmas predates Christ, man. Before Christ was even a baby, people celebrating Christmas, man. And this is a history class, man. We'll prove it, man. You don't believe me? I'll show you, man. The Bible said to prove all things, man. We will prove it, man. Keep reading.
The first month at even.
At where?
At even.
And at even, at sundown, man. That's where the day starts. In the Bible, the day starts at even. You don't start at what's it called, 12 o'clock midnight, man. You don't stop at 0000, man. The day starts at even, man. That's where a new day comes in. Common sense, man. If something's new, so you got a brand new pair of shoes, meaning you had old ones, and now you got new ones, man. The old ones are broken down, the new ones are clean, man. How is it a new day when 11:59 it was dark and at midnight it's still dark, man? There's no change in the day. How is it a new year when in December? How much days in December? 31. It was cold. It was getting dark about 5, snowing, freezing, and then January the 1st, the weather's the same. Still getting dark late. Still cold. You know, things weren't growing. In December, nothing grows on the trees. It's cold. Nothing's growing. And in January, same thing, man. But in April, as a Bible, what happens in April, man? April's called spring for a reason. It's called springtime because things spring out of the earth, man. Flowers start growing again. The trees start to grow leaves again. That's a new year. Nothing was growing in winter, but things are growing now. That's what you call a new year, man. That's what it is. So like, yeah, carry on.
Even is the Lord's Passover, and on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread.
And the following day is a feast of unleavened bread. You know, I mean, the Bible is about to explain what you do on this feast. So we got a 2-day feast, man. First the Passover. Then the following day we got the feast of unleavened bread. Like today, the white man got what? Christmas Eve, then Christmas, man. 2 back-to-back holidays. You got the same thing, black man. Keep it in.
Unleavened bread unto the Lord 7 days must ye eat unleavened bread.
And for 7 days you must eat unleavened bread. Bread with any leaven is things that make bread rise. So what's leaven? Yeast, bicarbonate soda, anything that will make bread rise. So for 7 days you must eat unleavened bread, man. You must do it. And don't tell me I can't do that, man. But then come Lent time, you're not eating meat, man. That's right. But don't tell me I can't. Oh, it's too hard, man. I can't do that, man. And then come home Good Friday, you're not eating meat. So that you can do it, man. For 7 days you must eat unleavened bread, man. Bread with no yeast in it, flat bread. The water.
In the first day, you shall have an holy convocation.
And the first day for 7 days. So the first day, day number 1, you have a gathering, man, a get together, a party, a holy convocation. Read.
Ye shall do no whatsoever work therein.
And everybody gets a day off that day, man. It's a national holiday. It's like Christmas. What happens around Christmas time? Everybody wants what? Christmas off. People moan, oh, I gotta work it, man. Oh, he got off last year, man. You know what I mean? Everyone gets that day off. Keep reading.
That's right. Verse 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days. In the 7th day is an holy convocation.
On the 7th day, everyone gets day off again. The first and the last, man. People get the day off. Give me what holidays like that? There's some holidays today that for example, that run for a couple of days. Like Lent. Lent will run for like a month or something like that. Ramadan, yeah, stuff, just crazy stuff like that, man. I was giving that for example. Them things ain't godly, mind you. Just give me an example.
It's the holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
And all these holidays, man, you get a day off. It's a national holiday, man. Like in America, you got Martin Luther King Day, President's Day, and things that commemorate America. And because the oppressor loves his country, so you know what? Have the day off, man. Same with us, man. Like the blueprint's here for us to have our own country, our own and our own rules, man. Why are we not following it, man? Keep it in.
Verse 9. And the Lord spake unto Moses and said, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits.
Another holiday, first fruits, man. Skip me down some. Just run through it quickly. So we got Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread, first fruits. All these holidays, man, that you can spend with your kids, man. Why celebrate something that has no sense, man? It don't make no sense. Why celebrate something that makes no sense at all, man? Christ went born December 25th, man. And the wickedest thing is people know that, man.
That's right.
Everyone got internet nowadays. I've seen people say, yeah, I know he went born there, but I do it anyway, man. I'm a slavery. Everyone's pushing me, man. Leave me alone, man. Yeah. They're like, so Craft, you come to the Christmas, you? Nah, I ain't coming, Yeah, but I don't celebrate Christmas either. I don't celebrate Christmas, but come, it's not about Christmas or party, man. I'm not going, man. I don't celebrate nonsense, man. I don't celebrate fairy tales. I don't go to parties because, just following the crowd.
That's right.
Everyone else does. I don't do that, man. I stand for more than that, man. No matter where I put in this truth. I've been truth for a long time now, man. I must tell out God for a party, some drink. I must go and celebrate something that got nothing to do with me and my people. I must celebrate Satan for a bit of music when I got stereo in my house. I slave all day long and make money. I can buy my own drink, man. I got money in my pocket. There's a shop across the road. I can buy a drink when I'm ready, man.
That's right.
I must drink and dance with people I don't even like, man. Drink and dance with oppressors, man. Just because for the kids. It's for the time of year. It's the time of year, man. Let's do it, man. I ain't gonna do that, man. Keep it in.
Leviticus 23 and 24. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the first day of the month, shall ye have a memorial of the blowing of trumpets.
And then the next one, another holiday, blowing of trumpets, man. But you got your holidays, man. Don't sell out. You serving Christmas is like you following Eid or something, man. Got nothing to do with you or your people, man. And in fact, all these things, God is against them, man. All these holidays that you celebrate today is all about serving another God, man. We're gonna get there in a second. Keep reading.
And holy convocation.
Right, give me Jeremiah 10 and 1.
All right, Jeremiah 10 and 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
There goes Israel again. The Lord say, hear this word that I'm speaking to you, O house of Israel, man. Listen to me, man. Pay attention, man. Keep reading.
Thus saith the Lord.
And this is what the Lord saying, thus saith the Lord. This is what God is saying, man. It's not what I'm saying. It's not no thing. I ain't got no chip on my shoulder because I didn't get what's the one? No one didn't give me a Valentine's Day when I was younger, so I'm angry. You know, I didn't get the job I want, man. So I'm angry. This is what God said, man. I came in the truth because God told me to come in the truth. It wasn't because I didn't in. In fact, I fit in. In fact, I was pretty popular, man. In fact, life was good for me in the world, man. And I put it down because I love God, man. This is what God said. Nothing to me, them I.S.U.P.K guys, they ain't got good jobs, man. That's the reason why the spirit of the world, man. I'll behave, man. Behave. Might have electricians and doctors getting the I.S.U.P.K. Behave, man.
That's right.
Stop it, man. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. I was more popular than some of these back there, man. People come to camp, oh, you're just angry at life. Behave, man. No matter why we got, you can't find yourself a girlfriend, man. So some of these nerds that come up to us, you got women poking in your face, man, sneaking home at night time. No, playing cards. No, I'm serious, man. Behave, man. A lot of you women coming to I.S.U.P.K, but got the nerves talking about, oh yeah, I don't want to share no man. And you're sharing a man right now, man.
That's right.
Your drug dealer boyfriend got another woman. So, let me tell you, your drug dealer boyfriend got another woman. But guess what the problem is, though? You don't know. You just don't know. But guess what? You're still sharing a man, though. Got the nerve to come here like, oh, I would hate to be one of you. We would hate to be you, man. Lied to all day. Life is miserable, man. Smoking weed all day. You know what I mean? Smoking weed all day. You can't even trust people, man. Your own friends sell you out. Our friends in here don't sell us out, man. Why? Because all of us in here serve the Most High.
That's right.
All of us here know that we would die if we don't serve the Most High.
Right.
And what does the Most High say? Don't rob your brother, man. Don't molest your children. That's what I can guarantee on it that a brother in this school right now won't molest my children, won't rob me, man. You don't know that though. Your friend over there, you know what religion he is. You know what moral code he got, what conduct he's got. You don't know him, man. But I can fly straight to America and know someone will pick me up, man. Fly straight to America with not a penny in my pocket. No, this I'll be fine, taken care of, man. And give a lift back to the airport safe. You don't know that, man. But my life's miserable. Excuse me, man. My life's miserable. But your man in the world can leave it anytime he wants, man. You cheating, you would say, why do you get the phone call? Listen, it's not working out, man. Yeah, I'm looking to leave, man. You know what I mean? You're not what I was asking for, man. Leave you there, leave you out, leave you trying to be free for kids, man. With the I.S.U.P.K, these sisters in here, no man could ever get to them. You know why? Because these men serve the Lord, man.
That's right.
Your life's in the balance. We wake up today and say, you know, I'm sick of the, you know, you don't put the eggs away. My last woman put the eggs, man. I'm gone, man. These women are secure, man. They don't have that worry, man. But you feel sorry for these sisters. I feel sorry for them, man. They're brainwashed, man. I feel sorry for them. Whoa, they're compressed, man. Okay, you're free, man, to just like go home and put, you know, the crop top on and this and just like that's why you go out there, man. That's why you're on your 4th, 5th, 6th baby father, man. Running around crazy, lost. These sisters, they ain't, man. They're so depressed and down. Yet they got a man that would die for them. So depressed and down. A man that I.S.U.P.K, he's not allowed to make his wife suffer, man. He's not allowed to leave his children. Not allowed to leave his woman, man. When your last 4 men left you, this ain't working, man. I'm leaving, man. They left you for a younger girl, someone new, man. But you pity us, man. So lock it away.
Saying, you know what I mean? It's very strange that like people think we're sad when we're the most happiest people. We have answers, like we have a mindset and something that in the world no one can never have. You mean all of us here came from the world, and in our mind we knew something was wrong. We were searching for something and we found it. So we're not sad, we are happy. While people that look on the outside go, I feel sorry for them. We feel sorry for you. And that's
people think to be happy, you must be laughing, singing. You must celebrate Christmas and sing and dance everybody else, man. If that, you ain't happy. But guess who's really happy? You ain't happy, man. You celebrate Christmas and you still ain't happy.
That's right.
You gotta sit around that uncle that molested you, man. Christmas is something that makes you feel good for 1 day or 2 days. After Christmas, what are you left with? Bills, man. All them credit card bills, man. You know what children do with toys? Guess what? You know, I'm gonna break it down to you. Guess what children do with toys? They break them. Guess what people do with cards? They throw them away. Guess what you do at Christmas tree afterwards? You just pack it up, man, and put it back in the cupboard, man. You're the sad one, we ain't sad. What have I got to be sad about, man? You know what I'm sad about? Black people suffering, man.
That's right.
Black people being hungry, man. And because I speak about it, I'm sad about my life. I'm fine, man. And I don't celebrate Christmas. I'm fine, man. I don't celebrate Easter, man. None of my children don't hate me. None of my children don't say, you're free. Celebrate Christmas. And your man walked out on you, man. You don't want to see the kids no more. I'm not seeing them no more. I don't care. They ain't mine. Out the door, man. The kids have got without a father, man. And no man in the I.S.U.P.K would ever do that, man. Even if him and his baby mom don't get on, them kids are still his, man. He looks after them, will see them, and know who he is at least, man. But I won't set, man. How much single moms out there say, are celebrating Christmas, man? How much people like that molested about celebrating Christmas, man? How much people out there right now whose baby father walked out on them, or the woman walked out on them and left them, man, about to celebrate Christmas, man? How people in prison right now about to celebrate Christmas, man? But celebrating Christmas means that they're happy and you're not. Even though they're single, even though they're in prison, even though they're behind bars, mean that they live a better life to you, man. Behave, man. That don't mean nothing, man. Keep reading.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the even.
Read that again.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the ways of the heathen.
And the Lord said, don't learn the way of the heathen, man. Like I said before, none of these things are in the Bible. Anything outside, the Bible is your record book, your culture, your history. Anything outside of that is the way of the heathen. Anything outside the Bible, any custom, any holiday, any dress code, is the dress code of the heathen, of the other nations. It's the holiday of the other nations. It's the custom of the other nations, man. And the Bible says don't learn their ways, man. Don't learn no Kwanzaa, man. Don't eat pork, man. Don't bow down to their God. Don't put a tree in your house, man. Don't put presents under the tree. Presents under the tree, man. Can a tree say thank you? Did anybody ask where this come from? Did anybody say, what did God think about this, man? Did anybody say, listen, show me in the Bible where you put presents under a tree, man? No one says that, man. We're too busy learning the ways of the heathen, man. Keep reading.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
And the Bible said, be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. Dismayed means to be fascinated with the signs of heaven, man. And everyone does that today. You come a horoscope, I'm a Pisces, he's a Cancer. I can't deal with you. Why is that? You're Cancer, innit? I don't get along with Cancers, you know. See, me and Pisces always catch up, man. Yeah, you're a Gemini. Yeah, man. I get on with Gemini. So I can say so.
You'll say that's the one. In this earth, there's loads of people, and we are just celebrated just by star signs. And Muhammad talking about 11, 12. So all the whole earth just fits into those categories. It doesn't make sense.
So you're telling me how many people there were? 6 billion people?
More than that, 8 trillion.
Loads of billion people just fit into 12 characteristics, man. Excuse me. But the Bible said, don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven, man. That's the signs of heaven. Yeah, look at that blue beam. Look at the new one, the blood moon, the blood Sabbath. Right? Just being dismayed at the signs of heaven, man. Back in the day, there was an eclipse when I was younger, man. And everyone saying Jesus is coming. Eclipse is just what's it called? Astronomy. Yeah. Science, man. It happens every couple hundred years. It happens, man. You know what I'm saying? Like earthquakes happen sometimes. So, tectonic plates rub together. It rains. You know why it rains? Because what's it called? The condensation rises up and the water evaporates in the atmosphere. Then it condenses and you got rain. That's what it is, man. The people that saying, you know why it rained? Because I said I prayed it would rain. It rained, man. So I'm special. And the Bible said, don't be what's the word? Fasted. Oh, that's the garbage, just man. It's garbage, man. So much people are so superstitious. So my brother that was in camp and his BM took the baby off him and it started raining like that on the spot. I heard him walking around saying, see it rain though. So the Lord is on my side. It's rained. It rained, man, because it was time to rain, man.
That's right.
The eclipse happen because it happens every couple hundred years, and the eclipse happens, man. Scientists can. I'm not a scientist, but scientists can break it down to you, man, to a T, man. Shooting stars happen. I don't see them in England, but when I went to Jamaica, I saw a shooting star, man. I didn't have a wish. See shooting star. See, so that means there's a future in my life, man. The Bible says, "Don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven," man.
That's right. These
things happen, man. There's comets and the comets and stuff in the atmosphere, man. And when they hit the Earth's atmosphere, they burn. You can see it in the sky, man. You see fire shooting in the sky. It's nothing, man. It rains. Sometimes, if it didn't rain, you couldn't eat. Everything you eat in life, rain is the reason why it happened, man. There's pizza here, man. The rain rains on the wheat, and the wheat grows. I'll get some pizza, man. If you even eat chicken, man, it rains to make corn. The chicken eats the corn, and therefore, that's what it is. God made rain so you can eat, man.
That's right. You
don't rain because you're special. It's too superstitious, man. The Bible says stop being superstitious, man, and don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven, man. Keep reading.
For the heathen are dismayed at them, for the customs of the people are vain.
And the heathen, they're worried about the signs of heaven, man. They're worried about that, man. And guess what? They got our people believing in it now, man. The Mayans, who are what Israelites, man, for the tribe of I.S.U.P.K, man. What the Mayans known for? The whole 2012 theory, man. See, what's it called? We check the sky, we map the skies, man, and we know the world's gonna end in 2012, man. Now, what year are we in now? 2019, man. 7 years later, we're still here, man. 7 years later, we're still here, man. Again, all these things are superstitious, man. Nah, I knew something wrong with him, you know. I got a feeling, man. I got a feeling that I checked the sky. Stop being so superstitious, man. Can you go to court and say, listen, Judge, he did it? And you go, why? I had a feeling, man. Even the sister knows this. You can't go by feelings, man. You go by facts, man. And the Bible said the heathens cost our vain, the worthless, the vanity.
That's right.
Stupid. Easter egg, boys don't lay eggs, man. Any man painting an egg, that is vain. Imagine me as a big man painting an egg, man. Get a paintbrush and paint an egg like, yeah, it was okay. But someone asks, yo, why you doing that for, craft? Yeah? Oh, it's a custom, you know. Certain I do. That is vanity, man. That is vain, man. The egg don't say thank you. The egg don't say thank you, craft. Yeah, I look good now, man. The egg don't say thank you for that. You know, the egg don't say, oh, thanks, craft, but red's my color. You know why they don't say that? Because it's vain, man.
That's right.
What Chinese people do is vain, man. Leaving food out there for the dead. Putting food on someone's grave is vain because the man can't eat it, man. You know he eats it, the birds do, man.
That's right.
Pouring liquor out for your dead homies is vain, man. They can't drink it, man. You just waste a £20 bottle of good Hennessy, man. £20 bottle of good Hennessy. Bring it here, man. I love Hennessy. Hennessy is my favorite drink on ice, man. The splash of Coke, man. Just wasted it. All them stuff are vain, man. It's just worthless. Keep it in.
For one could utter a Tari out of the forest.
Read that one more time.
For one could utter a Tari out of the forest.
And the Lord said the customs are vain. And then now the Lord's about to go into a custom that is vain, man. But explain one. And there's a custom that people do when they take a tree from out of the forest, man. That's where trees belong, in the forest, in the woods, outside, man. And there's a people out there doing vain custom and taking a tree from out of the forest, man. And this is what they do with that same tree. We done?
The work of the hands of the workmen with the axe, they deck it with silver and gold.
And what do they do that tree?
They deck it with silver and gold.
And they take a tree out of the forest, bring it in the house. I don't know what for. Stand it up. Then they deck that tree with silver and gold, man. And that's what you call the Christmas tree today. And the Christmas tree is in the Bible, man.
That's right.
It's in the Bible. You don't know it's in the Bible because you're too busy banging the tambourine, man. You're too busy just listening to your oppressors, man. The Christmas tree is in the Bible. It's something that you should not do. It's something that is vain. It's something that the heathen do, that God said you must not do, man. What's the problem, though? How is your pastor going to be a man of God to hold his Bible in his hand and a Christmas service comes Sunday, man? When's Christmas? Wednesday. So Christmas night, you usually have a big service, in it.
That's right.
I remember, oh man, my nan took me to a Christmas service one time. Oh my days. It was the longest service in my life. Oh, I remember I went in the morning and the sun come down on me, man. And they were singing and I think it wasn't gonna stop, man. They were singing and dancing and dancing and dancing and singing and oh man. I'm thinking, ain't you gonna cook? I'm thinking, when are you gonna prepare this food, man, for tomorrow, man? That's all Christians do, man. And throughout all that singing and dancing, singing and banging tambourine and giving testimonies, no one said, yo, what about Jeremiah 10 and 1, man? No one said, Pastor, you read this? The book was shut, man, while Pastor was dancing. Listen, like a shubin, man. I've never heard so much shubin in my life. I'm getting tired, man. And every time I try to sit down and go, right, everyone stand up again, I think, oh, yeah, I'm thinking, shit, man. Yo. And that's what Christians do, man. Don't read the Bible, but they can put in a good show, man.
That's right.
You're meant to go to church to learn, man. In church, you'll learn nothing. You're singing. That's all it is, a show to make you feel good, man. That's what Christmas is. It's one day of the year to make you feel good, man. Make you forget about all the oppression, man. How the hell is black people celebrating Christmas, man? With all the drugs in our ends. How are we celebrating Christmas, man? With all the child support we run, man. How the hell do we find time to celebrate Christmas or the rent we got, man? But Christmas that one day, it's that drug, man. You know, heroin users, they gotta escape reality. Heroin users and crack addicts, they got a hard life, man. So escape reality, they gotta get the hit, man. They gotta forget about how life hard is, man. That's what Christmas is to you, man. You want that one day to fit in and sit down with the table and the family and to act like a family, man. But your family is destroyed. It's not in the family, man. The Bible said, give me that the Bible real quick. Behold, this is my family. Sit down with your family. I'm sure you hear what my family is, man. My real family, man. I'm gonna sit down at a table around people I don't like. Fake family. A family I was born into that don't really like me. That want to rob me and use me. Every time I hear your phone calls because you want some money, man. When things are good, I got family members that pop up to my house, man, with a new car. I'm like, yo, when did you get this new car, man? Oh, yeah, a couple months back, I didn't know that. But guess what I did know, though? Guess what I did know? When you wanted the loan, though, man. When you wanted the babysitter, man. You phone my phone quick then, man. And I'm going to sit around the table with you. Give me that.
Matthew 12:46.
Take the scene.
While he yet talked.
Give me one up.
That's one. Matthew 12:46. While he yet talked to the people, behold.
So Christ is out there speaking to the people, man. Christ's whole life was speaking to people, speaking, teaching, raising up black people. Like what we do, man. We follow in his footsteps. We do the same thing. We go to Brixton and do it. We go to London and do it.
That's right.
Got debates. Cross the Line radio show. And what do we do in all these things? What do we do in street speaking? What do we do in these debates? What do we do in Cross the Line radio show? Speak to the people, man, constantly. You know what I mean? What do we do in the conscious community in their what they call their lectures? Speaking to the people, man. Constantly speaking, break it down, raising people up, helping people, man. And while Christ did that, while Christ was speaking to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you know?
Behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him.
Oh, yeah. One second. So, Christ will break it down. And his mother and his brothers, man. His brother means his siblings, his brothers and sisters. They stood without. Without is an old English word, which means outside. So imagine me here as a gang of people. I'm speaking to them, yeah, man, don't eat drugs, man. You shouldn't do this, and that, shouldn't sniff cocaine, da. And outside is gathering, my mum's over there. And she wants to speak to me, but she can't get my attention. She's like, crap. She's desiring to speak to me, but she can't because I'm busy. I'm breaking down to people, speaking to people. That's what happened to Christ. Christ is at camp breaking it down, man. You know what I mean? His mom and his brother come up to him. And what did people say? What did the men at camp say, man? No, back up, man. Back up, man. She says, nah, I'm Christ's mom. You go, okay, 1 second. One of his disciples run to him, yo, slack the other one. You know, your mom, you know, Christ for the orders, man. Christ for the orders. Why can't his mom and his father, why can't his mom and his brother get to him? Why? Because Christ got someone on Shamar, man. That's what he said at I.S.U.P.K, man. Why can't men get to us at camp, man? Because we got men on Shamar, man. You know, we got the rope there, man. We got the line there, man. And same thing with Christ at camp, break it down. And our brother said, listen, slack the other one. If I could, you know, it's not I.S.U.P.K. Your mom and your brother over there want to speak to you, man. That's where we're at right now. Keep it in.
Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said,
you could read that again, please, Sakia.
Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without.
And one came to him and said, Sakia, I don't want your mom and your brothers and stuff, your sisters, your siblings, they're standing outside the camp. They want to speak to you. We done?
Desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that owed him. And that same man that told Christ, your mom and your brothers outside want to speak to you. This is what Christ said to them. We done? Who is my mother and who are my brethren? And Christ said, who is my mother, man? Who is my brethren, man? Who are those that are my mother and who is my family, basically, man? Keep it in. And he stretched forth his hand. Remember Christ speaking to people. And Christ said, who is my mother? Who is my brother, man? Stretch your hand like this and say, look at these people here, man. We done? Towards his disciples. And he stretched his hand towards his disciples, man. The men he rode with, the men that loved him, the men that kept the laws of God, man. The men that wouldn't rob him, the men that wouldn't steal from him, the men that wouldn't talk about him behind his back, man. The men that followed the same laws we follow, man. Looked at them. So look at this, man. Look at this sister right here, man. Look at Officer Parash right here, man. Look at Shamgar right here, man. Lifts his hand and pointed towards his brother, man, his friends, his disciples, the 12 men that he rode with, man. Have you done? And said, behold. I said, behold, look. Behold, it's look. It's a look. Look at these men here, man. We done? Behold, my mother. It's a look at this, man. Look at the I.S.U.P.K. This is my mum right here, man. Keep up reading. And my brethren. And my brother. Christ said, these men are my brothers, man. And you're offended because, you know, well, I can't say no to my mom. She's my mom, and she invited me around for Christmas, man.
Forget her, man. She ain't your brother, man. She ain't your family, man. Come celebrate the Passover with with your real brothers, man.
That's right.
Come celebrate the Passover with men that won't kick you out of the house, man. Men that won't say you're good for nothing. Go out there and go get a job, man. That's gonna kick you out, man. She's your blood, man, but look how she treats you, man. A lot of people are molested, and who do they go to? Their mom, and their mom don't believe them, man. Stop lying, man. Well, if you weren't walking in the house looking all skimpy anyway, that wouldn't happen, man. Want to celebrate Christmas with your uncles that molested you, man. Want to celebrate Christmas with families that owe you money and won't pay you back, man. Come celebrate Passover with your real brother, man. These are my brother here, the I.S.U.P.K, man.
Right.
Who cares if some family member wants to be offended, man? Who cares if some family member say, yo, we invited you 2 times now for so-and-so birthday. You didn't come over, man. We don't invite you no more. Then don't do that, man. Yo, we was right here now. We're feasting, we're eating at the feast of YAHANNA, man, with our real brethren, man. And I got a big family on my dad's side. And yo, they have forget about it, man. Every day I'm dodging an event, man. I'm at the point where I'm getting pissed off. Like, don't you listen? I'm not coming to so-and-so's birthday, man. And I'm dodging it left, right. They put a curveball on it sometimes, man. They don't come straight, they come curvy. Nah, because you coming for dinner? Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, gonna be good, man. Wait, screw it, 1 second. What is today? That's so-and-so birthday, man. Oh, yeah, you're right, you know. Yeah. Oh, come on, man. Just the other day, my dad tried it with my younger brother, man. He phoned me and said, yeah, we're right now, man. Yeah. Because so-and-so birthday, somebody fly around there real quick. And make it like, oh, God, this guy here, man. They don't quit, man. You got all your family around there, all of them have them, man. I'm the one, man. Let me just celebrate Passover, man. Let me celebrate YAHANNA, man. Let me do Easter. Why do you want me there for, man? And they try their hardest. And then you know what they do as well? They get upset with you about not coming to the birthday party or Christmas or Easter and make it like something else. You know the ones there, like, yeah, I'm just upset, man. Like, what's with you, man? You know, and when it all comes out, if he didn't come to their birthday, my brother had the same problem. She didn't go to her brother. No, she didn't go to her brother's son's birthday party. And he knows it's a joke, he knows. But he must have thought it's a joke until on Friday, you know, she'll come down there. And, you know, he's cool, man. I respect you, man. Months pass. We've sensed a little vibe from him. When it all come out, we didn't come to the birthday party, man. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? When Muslims won't go to a church, man, and you respect that as a Muslim, you don't do that, man. Look how much white people eat pork at the slavey, man, with the bacon sarnies, man. And they go, oh, sorry, Rashid, you can't eat this, can you, Rashid? Oh, no, yeah, you can't eat that. No, she can't eat that, she's Muslim. And no one can say Kraft don't celebrate Christmas because he loves his God, man. For some reason, people can't understand why I do it. Everyone's vexed. Your wife is vexed. Children's vexed. Mom's vexed. People ready to cut you off, man. People cut you off. Oh, nah, man, it's evil. Valentine's Day came out. I didn't get no gift, man. Meanwhile, this man treats you good every day of the week, man. This man was buy you flowers in the week, man. Take you out in the week, man. You had financial problems. He gave you money, man. Because he didn't love you on the day that the person to love you. Ooh, he's evil, man. He's evil, man. You know who got Valentine's Day gifts? You know who got Valentine's Day gifts? Tina Turner got Valentine's Day gifts. And Ike was busting her ass. The scene of Tina Turner when Ike comes in with the Valentine's Day flowers. I've seen it, man. My own eyes, man. She got Valentine's Day gifts. That man that gave me that STD, he gave Valentine's Day gifts, man. So don't make out like if you don't give a woman gifts on this day, this pagan day that God said don't celebrate, this day that if I don't give a gift on this day, apparently I don't love you, I'm wrong. When men that beat their wives celebrate Valentine's Day, man. I remember busting wives' head Tuesday and I rolled petals on the bed on Valentine's Day, man. And then boss said the next day. Although you make about a week, make it blow over, they do it again, man. So don't tell me these days mean anything. Don't tell me for the kids. Don't tell me these are days that you show you love your woman, man. It's a lie, man. Keep reading.
For whosoever shall do the will of my Father.
And Christ said, whosoever and who shall do the will of my Father. And what's the will of the Father, man? Keep his commandments, man. Right. The will is what someone wants. The wants of the Father, man. And the Father wants you to not be a crackhead, man. To not celebrate Christmas, man. To not sell drugs, man. And any man will do them that will of the Father. Be done?
Which is in heaven. The same is my brother and sister.
And that man's my brother and my sister, man. I'm here right now with my brother and my sisters, man. Don't tell me, but Christmas, but my mom wants me to come shake your mom, man. She gave birth to you and you should respect her and love her and everything, man. But you don't give your life to her, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's your brother, man. You know, you share the same. You sleep on bunk beds together. You go top and tail. I hear that, man. But your real brothers are here, man. That's right. Any man that does the will of the Father, he is your real brother, man. And it beats me. Christians are not really even Christian, man. They're not, man. They talk about, I'm a Christian, the Bible, Christian, everything. And they don't read this. And when you read them, they still celebrate Christmas, man. You ain't no Christian, man. Stop lying to yourself, man. You're not. No, I'm a Christian. I follow the Bible. I do. I hear them all the time at work. I'm like, listen, if I knew things that you knew, you would just deny it, man. That's exactly what they do. You ain't no Christian. If you was really a Christian, you say, you know what, you're right, it's in the Bible. I'm gonna stop. You still do it, man. You hear this and still do it. You know why? Because you're weak. You're weak. You don't stand for nothing. You're disgusting, man.
That's right.
What you are, Christians are disgusting. You don't stand for nothing. You talk about you can't follow God, man. In the Bible, us Christians, we can't do this. Us Christians, you can't do that. There ain't nothing that a Christian won't do, man.
Right.
You don't stand for nothing. Christians are strippers, man. Christians are sexual deviants or homosexuals, man. Christians do whatever they want, whatever makes you feel good and say, well, no one's perfect. There ain't nothing that a Christian won't do, man. You don't stand for nothing. With the I.S.U.P.K, we stand for something, man. Show me a picture anywhere in history, anywhere after coming this truth, with me celebrating Christmas, Easter, anything, man. Show me, man. Dig deep, find it, man. Bug my phone, tap my phone, anything you won't find it. You know why? Because we stand for something. You don't stand for nothing, man. A bit of alcohol and a Christmas pudding. Are you want to sell out God for that? I must follow you. You're my pastor, really. You're a Christmas tree in the church because you're scared. You know why you do it? Because you're scared of what people might think. I can't follow you, man. You don't stand for anything. We stand for I.S.U.P.K, man. We got integrity, man. I've lost women, children, friends for this thing, man. I'm gonna keep doing it, man. We can't be molded, man.
That's right.
Not over no bit of drink, not over a party that's done tomorrow. No, also over back in the Christmas cracker. So that goes bang. Really, I'm gonna leave the truth over there. I'm gonna leave the truth just so you can hold one side of the cracker and I hold the next and pull it. And it never bangs, mind you. I know it never bangs, man. You gotta get the fingers to them pop it. It never bangs, man. I'm gonna do that to eat black pudding. So pig's blood. Really, come on, man.
So, and the funny thing is, even once you two rip in half some gift that no one wants in the middle of it.
Some lucky bag gift in it, some plastic ring or some shit like that. Oh, keep got that.
Verse 50. For whosoever.
That was it. That was it on that. Right, give me the history from Two Babylons. So this is a book called The Two Babylons, where ancient Babylon was a society, and in that society they had practices, customs, and so forth. And what his author's done is paralleled ancient Babylon with modern Babylon, which is Christianity today, man. And it shows you how basically what they did in Babylon, they're doing today. In Babylon, they used to worship a goddess called Diana. And now in modern day Catholicism, they worship a goddess today, bow down to call her the Queen of Heaven, the Mother of God. But now they call her Mary, though, man. In ancient Babylon, they celebrate Christmas like Christmas trees. Today, we celebrate Christmas as Christmas trees. In ancient Babylon, they had a god called Ishtar, the goddess of fertility. And today, what do? We have Easter, the goddess of fertility. That's what the egg represents. Eggs represent fertility. Eggs represent life. Birds hatch out of eggs, man. It's the same thing. Just call different names, mass, put a spin on it, and people feel like a club. A club that gets shut up, what happens, man? A club that gets shut up here, they close it down and then they open it back with a new name. No. So no, see, Miss got shut up. But this is, because this is Club Bouncer. This is a new club, man. Same management, same everything. It's a new thing, man. No. That was club so and so. This is club. This is different now, man. And that's what they do. So no. That was pagan worship. This is Christmas. This is different, man. But the tree's still there, yeah. But the egg's still there, yeah. Ishtar, Easter, sounds similar, yeah. But it's different, no, man. It's, come on, same thing, man. That's what they do. Same location, same bar, layouts the same. Only thing different is the name. That makes the club different. No, so. Oh, man, like, what club you going to? Club Miss, man. Oh, you mean that club that got shut up? No, that was Miss, man. No, this is Club Bounce. This is a different one, man. Whole different, man. Same thing, man. And that's the game to play on you. Keep it.
From the book, The Two Babylons by Alexander Hislop, page 92. Indeed, it is admitted by most learned and candid writers.
Oh, look at that. Listen to that, man. It's admitted by the most learned writers, man. Don't come against me. I didn't write this book. Saying learned writers. Know this, man. People with a bit of people with PhDs, people with a bit of education. Know this, man. Don't say I'm teaching hate and it's for the kids. Shut up, man. What do you know, man? You know nothing, man. Learned writers are saying this, man. People that learned at school, sat down, went to Babylon, did the archaeology. They're saying this, man. You shut up, man. You don't know anything. Listen, shut up and listen, man. It's for the kids, man. But it's not bad. Shut up, man. What do you know, man? Listen, let's listen to learned writers, man. If we listen to you, if anyone listen to you, we don't have no degree. Look at your life, man. 10 baby fathers. What do you know? You made a mess of your life already, man. What the hell do you know, man? You know, I'm struggling here and there and sort of batter with this, and you just want to keep the lights on. Be quiet, man. So lucky, man, but people all got some shit to say, man. What do you know? So lucky, other one.
Now, people are going to say the same thing. You all get someone's opinion. No, that's not right. Well, these are learned writers. I almost drop what they say because you feel it's wrong. Like, come on, like, you know what I mean? You ain't that great now.
You gotta learn, man. When you go doctor surgery, you don't get surgery by anybody. If you went to get an operation, I wrapped up in a tracksuit, like, you ready? You'd be like, yo, what's this about, man? You want to learn, man, a man that went to school and learned, man, that, did the studies, did the research, went to school. You would want that, wouldn't you? You want anyone to do that, man. So why should you listen to you when you're anybody, man? You're that doctor you're that doctor in the tracksuit, man, who didn't go to uni, didn't go to college, didn't do 10 years, didn't go to medical school, man. That's what you are, man. And you can be a doctor, and you can operate on people if you shut up and listen and learn, man. Right about now, you're not at a doctor level, man. Let's listen to the learned people, man. That's what they said, man.
That the most learned and candid writers of all per artists, that the day of the Lord's birth cannot be determined.
Oh my God. You know that? They said all the learned writers, all the scholars, people that went to Jerusalem in December and looked and said, nah, it's cold in December in Jerusalem, man. No baby could be born outside. He would die, man. All these learned writers, scholars, archaeologists. So listen, Christ couldn't be born December 25th. They said it. They read the Bible when the Bible says it was during the tax season. And said, well, tax season is April, man. It couldn't be December. They all said it, man. So don't tell me nothing. I do. And when I say why, you don't give me a book. You don't give me a reference. You don't give me a timeline. You give me. My mom told me. My pastor told me. Well, my granddad said, we all celebrate Christmas. Really, give me some silly opinion, man. I'm just the learned writers, man. Keep reading.
Determined, and that within Christianity, no such festival as Christmas wasn't even heard of.
Oh, come on, man. So you call yourself a Christian. In Christianity, no such festival was even heard of, man. The scholar's saying this. In fact, it wasn't an oppressor that wrote this book. A black man didn't write this, man. It wasn't a member of our school that wrote this. We didn't. No one. Anyone is what's the name?
It's the Two Babylons by Alexander Hislop.
Alexander Hislop, man. Is anyone in the school whose slave name is Alexander Hislop? Anyone his slave name before they became a trooper, Alexander Hislop? No one is. There's no member in the I.S.U.P.K called Alexander Hislop. We didn't make this book, man. Your people wrote them, and they said in Christianity, even Christianity, man, there's no religion, there's no such festival, man. There was no such festival where people kiss under the mistletoe. There was no. And who is Santa Claus, man? What has Santa Claus got to do with Christ, man? What has Santa Claus got to do with Christ being born December 25th? Where's he at, man? Because someone explain what's his fat man with a beard? Where does he come into? I need to know. I thought Christmas was about Christ's birthday. So if that's true, it's cool. So who the hell is fat geezer, man? There's this beard and thing, man. Coming down people's chimneys with reindeers that fly, man. So who's this guy? But it doesn't really matter, man, because anything he passes to do, he will do, man. And Christmas, Christmas also, sidetrack, Christmas is wicked to black men, man. It's evil to black men, man. So it's a lucky, man. This whole world is anti-black, man. I got a lecture coming Saturday. I'm gonna show you how this whole country is anti-black. Even things that you think, that's nothing, man. Something ridiculous. It plays on black people's minds, man. Imagine you're a black man, man, working 2, 3, 4 shifts, man. When I'm slaving, black man slaving. I used to slave in DPD, man. I remember, man, December time. I talked to my brother, man. He goes, yeah, it's got a youth, man. I remember, and so happy. You just born, got a youth, man. And he goes, yeah, I'm slaving hard, man, because you're Christmas around the corner. I remember thinking, sorry for you. And you're black man like him slaving, man. To get Christmas gifts for his newborn daughter, man. You can't even say, oh, thanks, Dad, I like that. That's nice. Slaving hard, man. 3, 4 shifts. DPD was grafts. It's a horrible job, man. No one wanted to be there, man. He had to drag himself there in the cold, man. Working hard to give his daughter this and gifts and dolls, man. Just to give the credit to a white man. Just to give a credit to a white man in a red suit coming out your chimney, man. You're a black man. You work hard for your daughter so she can love you, man. Boy, you saw I'll say the Ben 10 bike, man. If anyone watched Jericho, you know I keep saying the Ben 10 bike's luck, yeah. So I check the Ben 10 bike. You know the Ben 10 bike? Oh, come on, man. But my son knows about the Ben 10 bike, man. But when your son the Ben 10 bike, man, working hard, man. And guess who gets all that glory, all that love? A white man with a red suit that don't even exist, man. Don't even exist. A mythological white man gets all your glory, black man. All your glory when your alarm went off in the morning, man. You was hitting snooze. How much time you hit snooze? Twice. How much time you hit snooze? Twice. In the morning. You was hitting snooze twice in the morning, man. And then getting up. Oh, God. Going to slave in the morning. You know the ones that when you're late, you spring out a bit. You spring out. You doing that, man. You was waiting on that bus in the cold, man. You was listening to what time you call this, man. Listen, if you're late again, what you know what? My office, written one. You went for all that, man. Talk to like a boy, buy some oppressor, man. Buy some employee, man. So employer slacker. Working hard, man, making extra shifts and everything, looking for the catalog, going in August in that long queue, man. In that long queue, man, to get your numbers, man, it's 369 or whatever. You know numbers that it never pops up. Logo on the bottom of that big ass box, man. And guess what? She says thank you to Santa Claus, man. She looks white man's a hero. I was like, wow, I love Santa Claus. White people are so great, ain't they? They're Barbie, they're Superman, and guess what? They even give me presents on December 25th, man. In that cold.
That's right.
Ain't that cold? We must celebrate Christmas. And guess who left for the debt January the 1st? Not Santa. You are. Guess who's paying off on his credit card or on his it's what's it called? Very Little Woods account. Not Santa. You are, man. That's how wicked Christianity is, man. That's how wicked all religions are and the holidays are, man. Keep reading.
It wasn't heard of onto the third entry, and that not till the fourth was far advanced did it gain much observance.
There you go. So Christmas went heard after the 3rd century. Then in the 4th century, that's when it started to be celebrated. But just being on the map wasn't heard after the 3rd century, man. Then the 4th, that's when people started to celebrate it. So it wasn't even around them times, man. Keep reading.
How then did this Roman church fix on December the 25th as Christmas Day?
Listen, so that's the case. If Christmas didn't come around till late, then how the hell did the Roman Catholic Church fix on this day? So we're going to celebrate Christmas, December 25th. Christ was born this day. It's a holy day. Show me in the Bible where Christ is celebrate my birthday. So even if his birthday was December 25th, where in the Bible did it say celebrate my birthday? Even if it was December 25th, in the Bible we don't celebrate birthdays, man. So even if it was December 25th, he still shouldn't be celebrating it, man. Keep reading.
Why thus, long before the 4th entry, and long before the Christian era itself, a festival was celebrated among the heathens.
Again, around that same time, December 25th, that you feel Christmas, the heathen, the other nation that weren't the Jews, they had a celebration.
That's right.
Around that same time, December 25th, man. The heathens, the Babylonians, the Romans, the Greeks, they had a celebration around that same time, man. Keep reading.
At that precise time of the year, in honor of the birth of the son of the Babylonian.
You hear that? It's that precise time around the year, not kind of around there, not around December. That precise day, man. Precise. What precisely mean? Like that accurate. Precise means accurate, man. That accurate day, December 25th. The Chinese had a day where they'll celebrate their God. The Romans had a day where they will celebrate their God, man. And it all stemmed back from what the Babylonian God, man. We're gonna read about him right now. Read on.
And it may fairly be presumed that in order to conciliate the evens and to swell the number of the nominal adherents, the same festival was adopted
there you go,
by
man.
the Roman Church.
There you go. To keep everybody happy, to make pagans and Christians happy, they adopted it, man. The pagans celebrated their Babylonian day on the precise day, and the Christians like, nah, we don't have no such day. So what they do, adopt it, man. So now the pagans can celebrate their day, and Christians think it's cool because it's Christ's birthday. They took a pagan day, modified it, and said that's Christ's birthday. So now he's happy because he says Christ. So he thinks he's celebrating Christ's birthday, and he's happy. He's a pagan. He gets to keep celebrating his December 25th holiday. Everyone's happy, man. They adopted it and modified it, so everyone's happy, man.
That's right.
Keep reading.
Giving it only the name of Christ.
There you go. And they gave the name of Christ. So for what reason? So the Christians are happy now. The Christian, it's not paganism no more. It's not no evil, nasty, disgusting Babylon holiday because it's called Christmas with Christ's name on it, man. And they're happy because they're celebrating the same holiday that they've been celebrating all their life, man. So everyone's happy. They merge the two, keep it in.
This tendency on the part of Christians to meet paganism halfway.
There you go. As I just said, that's how you meet paganism halfway, man, by adapting. That's what people do right there, man. So what the white man done to the Muslims, you know what I mean? We give you shops. You can serve your God, I can serve mine. And that way, they both live in one country, man. No fighting or nothing. You serve your God, you know what I mean? We won't bother you. I allow you to build mosques, have Islamic schools, and he allows you to be a Christian and so forth. And that's why everyone just gets on. And the Roman Catholic Church did the same thing, man, in the 4th century. So listen, you can be a pagan, man. Come in our church, man. Let's get our numbers up. Oh, there's one problem though. We have different beliefs. Nah, man, we just modify it and change it, man. That way we all can have, we're all in one, have all them numbers, man. Keep it in.
Meet paganism halfway was a very early development. We find that Tertullian, even in his day, about the year 230 AD, bitterly lamenting the inconsistency of the disciples of Christ.
Suck it one more time. Suck it, other one.
We find that Tertullian, even in his day, about the year 230 AD, bitterly lamenting the inconsistency of the disciples of Christ in this respect, and contrasting it with the strict fidelity of the pagans.
So there was what they called contemporaries. The man, a Christian back then, who didn't like this 200 AD, who didn't like this idea, man. He lamented the fact of Christians mixing with pagans. He didn't like it back then. So even back then, 200 years after Christ, people were happy about this, man. But now everyone's happy now. Because, you know, your grandma said it's cool, it's fine, it's all good, man. You know, it's all good. But the people back here, they lamented it, lament me to cry. They didn't like this idea, man. Keep it in.
By thus, says he, who are strangers to Sir Abbas and the estivals, once acceptable to God, the Saturnalia, the Feast of January, the Brumalia, the Machinalia, are now frequented.
There you go. So he said, these men are strangers to the Sabbath, don't keep Sabbath day. And now Saturnalia we get the word Saturn from. As you know, all the planets are named after Greek gods. That's their gods. And they're the feast called Saturnalia after Saturn. Saying these things are frequent now, man. Everyone's celebrating his holiday and so forth. Skip down to the meat of it if you could.
All right, yeah. In Egypt, the son of Isis, the Egyptian title for the Queen of Heaven, was born at this very same time.
So in Egypt, Isis was born December 25th, man. I guess so. That's all you're worshiping, the same God, man. Born the same day. But now she's not Isis. Now she's called Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? A white man. So now you're happy and the Egyptians are happy now. You're both the same people, man. Why are we fighting for? Why got your God and your God? The same, man. Same God, man. Born the same day. Just you call him this, we call him that, man. Keep it in.
This very name by which Christmas is popularly known among ourselves, all day peruse at once its pagan and its Babylonian origin.
And Christmas is a Babylonian origin. That's where it first started, in Babylon. Christmas has a Babylonian origin, man. So they're going to Nimrod or shit.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Go on. So in Babylon, there was a man called Nimrod. And this man called Nimrod was like Trump today, man. The president, famous and earth, famous people loved him, powerful. And he died. And when he died, his mom, Ramesses, said that everybody must celebrate his birthday. She loved him. And she didn't want him just to die and be not noticed, man. And he was powerful. She goes, everyone must celebrate his birthday. His birthday was December 25th. And an evergreen tree was over his grave when he died. And she said, you know what? His spirit is in this tree. And everybody must give gifts to Nimrod, who is this tree. And that's where you get your Christmas tree from, man. That's where you get, what's it called? That's where you get putting presents under the tree from. That's where you get decorating this tree from. And the tree that went over his grave was an evergreen tree. It's called an evergreen tree because it's green all year round. But she's a pagan. And what the pagans believe is green because it's alive, man. Every other tree, the leaves fall off in autumn time. But see, his spirit's in there. That's why it's green all year round, man. Little did she know it's called an evergreen tree, man. I've never heard of an evergreen tree. It's called an evergreen tree because it's evergreen all year round, man. His spirit ain't in there, man. And if you didn't bring presents to put under this tree, they will cut your head off. And they'll put your head on this tree so people go, whoa, I'm gonna serve them, man. And that's where you get the bovs on the tree from. And you can still see it today. Some bovs have what, a net around, it's a net around it. And that was your head back in the day, black man. They'll cut your head off, put it on the net, and hang it on the tree, man. That's why you see some bovs with a net around it. So people look like, whoa, your head is right in there on a tree, man. Read that for me.
All right, on the Two Babylons by Alexander Hislop, page 98. Now the Ulag is the dead stock of Nimrod.
There goes Nimrod again. See, Nimrod's in the Bible, and he's also even in history, man. You don't believe in the Bible, you can read a history book. It's saying about the Ulag is meant to be Nimrod, man. This king, this ruler that everyone loved in Babylon, man. Who are the Africans today. Keep reading.
It's meant to be the dead stock of Nimrod, defied as the sun god, but cut down by his enemies. The Christmas tree is Nimrod.
And the Christmas tree is Nimrod. Remember, the legend had it. His spirit was in this tree. He lives in that tree. The Christmas tree, according to the tradition, he is Nimrod. We done?
The slain god come to life again.
And there you go, Nimrod reincarnated. They called him a god. This man was just a man, is dead. That's if he was a god, he couldn't die. The same man that was slain, the same man that was killed, that died. They say, yeah, his spirit is in this tree. That tree was Nimrod come to life again. And that's who you bow down to when you put presents under the tree, man. That's who you serve when you give a tree presents, man. A tree presents, you do that shit. A tree, you know, presents, man. Decorate a tree. Buy decorations for a tree, man. I buy decorations to put around my neck for my children, coats and clothes and all types of shoes. Why? Because they can say thank you, man. They can look good in it, man. And you buy decoration for a tree, man. That can't say nothing. Put a star on top of it, put lights on top of a tree, man. And plug it into the wall and run up. How is it you're on emergency electricity? Every day I see you, man. Every day I come to your house and say, yo, let's play PlayStation. I can't, you know. I'm on emergency. But somehow I got time to put lights on your tree, man. Put lights outside your house, flickering, giving everyone epilepsy, man. Can't even drive from a neighborhood with lights flickering everywhere, man. And Christianity is I'm gonna tell you how Christmas is like a spell, man. People that are bad and rude to you in the week are nice during Christmas, man. Your boss is all happy. That's Christmas, man. It's my fake holiday, man. I don't want fake people around me, man. One woman at my slavery is a vegan. He's a vegan, man, and had the pork sandwiches. Said, oh, it's Christmas, man. It's Christmas. How is it you're a vegan but you eat meat because it's Christmas, man? That's vegans don't eat meat. Vegans find meat disgusting and repulsive, and you know what I mean? I don't eat that, man. Because Christmas, you would even eat meat. What else would you eat for Christmas, man? What else would you do for Christmas, man? And that's the spell Christmas has on people, man. Makes people that are mean all year round nice today. You know that boss that you can't stand when they come in, they just kill the vibe in the room. They come in smiling today. Like, oh, here we go. Giving out presents today. Everyone's nice today. That's the spell it has, man. And you want them fake people around you. You want to sit on a table around them fake people. You want to go to the Christmas do at work. One of them fake people that can't stand you all year round. You go ahead, man. Anyone that?
The Christmas tree was now so common among us, was equally common in Rome and in Egypt.
Well, I'll see that the same Christmas tree that you have today was also common in Rome and Egypt, man. Rome and Egypt. And Egypt predates Christ, man. Egypt was one of the first civilizations, not the first, one of the first, man. Long before Christ was born, and that was in Egypt also, man. So how was it Christ's birthday when it was in Egypt? How was it Christ's birthday when Christ was born into Rome? Rome didn't come on the scene after Christ. Christ was born into the Roman Empire, man. And they were celebrating Christmas already before he was born, man. Keep reading.
In Egypt, that tree was the palm tree. In Rome, it was the fir tree.
So in Egypt, they had the palm tree. Egypt don't have evergreen trees, but they serve the tree nonetheless. And in Rome, it was a fir tree. Different trees, but the same thing, man. Now it's the evergreen tree. Keep reading.
The mother of Adonis, the sun god.
There you go. In Egypt, it was the sun god. All these worships to other gods, man, that you can't do, black man. Any more on that?
That's it.
So I drop. Give me Exodus 20 and 1.
Exodus 20 and 1. And God spake all these words, said, Aim.
And God speaking again, man, not me. The man who you claim you love, the man who says, I love God, and if loving God is wrong, I don't want to be right. I serve my God, I love. But listen to what he's saying, man. You can't, no one can. What's that true sister act? Nothing you can say can take me away from my God. Okay, then that's cool, man. Let's listen to him, man. The God of the Bible, let's listen to him. And if you celebrate Christmas after this, then you don't really serve him, man. Something that can do, you always say, nothing you can do can take away from my God. Christmas can. Easter can. You said, nothing you can do can take me from my God. I told you start celebrating Christmas. You're still doing it, man. You don't love God, man. I told you don't do Easter no more. You still do it, man. You're still buying the presents for Christmas and going broke for Christmas, man. Despite the fact that even if I take your belief out of this, man, just common sense, you shouldn't be celebrating Christmas, man, with your financial issues, but you do it anyway, man. You don't love God, man. You talk a good game. You talk, you talk with your lips. You don't love God so much that when I don't celebrate Christmas, you think I'm crazy. When you finally see someone that can actually stand up for the believers, like, whoa. So I talk shit about, believing in God, but I don't really believe in. Who really believes in God? We don't really believe in God. We all go to Christmas parties, man. We all take them gifts, man. We all, send a little gift and wrap it up, man. But he actually don't believe in Christmas. Wow, he must really believe in God, man. And that's why believing in God today is crazy. I've heard it from all people, a good game. Oh, listen, God all the way, man. I don't compromise. We don't bend, man. Yeah. But when you finally see a man that really follows the Bible, it's like, whoa. Nah, he's mad. He's crazy. You see them not there. They don't celebrate Christmas, They're in a cult. We're crazy. And we're not crazy. What it is, you finally found someone that really believes in God. You don't.
That's right.
You don't. Your grandma don't. Your pastor don't. All the people like that go to church on Sunday, they don't. They don't believe in God, man. Keep reading.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
And God brought us out of the land of Egypt. We were slaves in Egypt, man. Same way we were slaves in America, man. And in Egypt, the Lord saved us. The Lord made us walk through dry land, man. The Lord parted the Red Sea, man. The Lord gave 10 plagues on the Egyptians, man. The Lord saved us from the hand of our oppressors, who at that time was the Egyptians, man. Keep reading.
Out of the house of bondage.
And we were slaves in Egypt. We was in the house of bondage, man. Bondage means to be a slave. That's where we was. And the Lord saved us from that condition, man. Keep reading.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
God said, you can't have no other God before me. And when you celebrate Christmas, you got God before him, man. You got God before you. Breaking commandment number 1. You are bowing down to a tree, man. You're putting presents on a tree. You're saying this tree is somebody. You wouldn't give presents to nobody. You're giving presents to something that don't move, can't walk. You are decorating something that can't move, can't walk, can't talk, man. You're serving that tree, man. You're giving this tree acknowledgement. You're giving it life. It don't move, but you're saying, yeah, you go tree. Put this on your, wrap some lights around you, man. It don't move, man. It don't talk. It don't have a heartbeat. It don't have breath. You are worshiping an idol, man. People think, no, I'm an idol. I'm Christmas we're blind. No, I'm an idolater. I don't have a statue of Buddha in my house. I don't bow down to no stone in Mecca, man. But I bow to trees, though. That's an idol to you, man. But because it ain't got an image of my face on it, it's not an idol. No, an idolater is someone that bows down to an idol like Buddha and Krishna and Vishnu and Rama. You're doing the same thing, man. Yours a tree, though. You are. What's the difference? An idolater, in the modern sense, bows down to a statue of Krishna, man. You're bowing down to a tree. An idolater cleans off a statue and makes it look nice and everything. You're doing that to a tree. You put lights on it, man. You're making it glow. You spent big money on the best tree, man. You wrap it up and put it neatly in a box every year and bring it out every year, man. You put a star on the top of it, man. You're doing the exact same thing he's doing, man. The only thing is your guy don't have a mouth and facial features and limbs, man. It's in the shape of a tree, but it's still an idol nonetheless, man. Read that again.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
And then you got a tree in your house. You're celebrating Nimrod, man. You're commemorating Nimrod's birthday. That was a god in Babylon, man. A man who they worship as a god in Babylon. And you're saying his birthday today, man. I'm gonna remember his birthday. You don't know Nimrod, man. Nimrod ain't even your people, man. You don't know his name, you don't know who he is. But he's your God, though. You serve him. That's why every December 25th, you make sure you serve him, man. You make sure you buy your kids them presents, man. You make sure you cook up a storm for Nimrod, man. His birthday, man. When it's your birthday, you go out, put on your best clothes, have a birthday bash, and you're doing the same thing for a man you've never met before. You know why? Because you serve him. Keep reading.
Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image.
And the Bible says you shouldn't have any graven image. Image is like a picture, man. And a graven image is what you call a statue. When you grave something, you carve it out, man. So like statues and Buddha and what like molten calves and whatever. What you see Hindus do mainly, those are graven images, man. Keep reading.
Graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above.
And you can't make a likeness of anything that's in the heaven above, man. People bow down to stars. Got a picture of a star here and there. The Judaism, some people got stars and moon, crescent moon. What else? Like what's it called? Like on the Pakistan flag, got the crescent star and the moon and so forth. Angels, people bow down to image of angels. You see them in you see goblins and so forth on the cathedral. People bow down to them and worship them, kiss them and so forth. You can't do that, man. Those are things that dwell in heaven. We done?
Or that is in the earth beneath.
Or in the earth beneath, things under the earth, man. You can't bow down to these relics and what people stones and diamonds and it glistens. It's a good luck charm. It's a good luck charm. Put it in your pocket, man. You can't bow down to them things, man. It's like everyone.
Off the back of that, people that believe in the whole Illuminati, they have some belief where they have all these gems and believe it's like a good luck charm. That's why. Yeah, people do that, man. Got little rubies here. Now I found it in the desert, man. It glistens, and if you rub it, and come on, man. You know what I mean? Like the whole genie lamp thing, like you rub it and kick 2 times. You can't do that, man. Keep it in. Or that is in the water.
Or anything in the water, man. Fish. There's an old god in Babylonian times called Dagon. Dag means fish in Hebrew, innit? And people used to worship the same god, man. In fact, the Pope has the same Dagon hat today, the same fish hat on his head, man. Do the research, man. You'll see it, man. You can't bow down to this. What people bow down to in the all types of stuff people do. The laws, but basically what the Lord's saying, listen, basically the Lord's make it clear. Because some smart ass say, yeah, but the Lord's on the earth. I'm worshiping under the earth. Lord, listen, you can't worship in the sky, on the earth. Black people are. Listen, at 5. 2 black people say, I'm at 5, not 501, not 502. Black people already. Lord say, listen, anything in the sky, in the earth, under the earth, keep it in.
All that is in the water, underneath the earth. Thou shalt not bow down.
Thou shalt what?
Thou shalt not bow down thyself.
And Lord said, anything on this earth. What is on this earth? Trees are on this earth, man. Trees are here on this earth. Lord said, thou shalt not bow down yourself to any tree, man. To any idol, to any bird, any fish, anything. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, man. Keep reading.
To them, nor serve them.
Nor serve them, nor say, you know what, I'm going to cook up a feast, man. December's coming. Let me serve this God, man. Let me get this big turkey, man. Massive turkey. It's just chewy as shit that no one likes. Who actually eats turkey in the year, man? No one does. Turkey slices fair enough for turkey bacon, but damn, I've never ever seen anyone cook turkey in the year because they know it's disgusting, man. Oh, a bit too far. It ain't disgusting. But it's like the best meat, man. But everyone brings it out on Christmas. Why? Because everyone does it. It's something to do. You got to do it, man. A lot of women nowadays can't even cook, man. Salakia. The generation before was good as cooks, man. These new women, Salakises, they can't even cook, man. Last thing you want to do is get turkey ready. Bellyache, salmonella. Oh, God, these women with the nice, sexy nails. Sexy nails to me means I can't cook. Every day, nails long. Come on, you ain't needing no dumpling, man. You ain't getting no kitchen. Leave Christmas alone, man. You can't cook. You're going to kill someone in that kitchen. You're going to kill yourself. You're going to cut a finger or something. Leave it alone. All you women that all I can see in the club, all you know is to look good and get your nails done and keep the eyelash done on Instagram all day, going live, just winding up your skin. Look, just put the camera like this and wind up the skin in dance Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Listen, you got no business in no kitchen, man. Leave it alone. Last thing you know to do is marinate any turkey. Leave in to kill someone. If you love your kids and your husband, don't cook that turkey, man. You know, make him a pot noodle or something, man. But listen, leave it alone, man. But keep reading.
Nor serve them, for I the Lord, for I the Lord thy God am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the others.
And the Lord's jealous, man. It's your God. Imagine you got a woman, man. You know, you love your woman and you make sure she gets her shoes and nails done and look good, man. And she takes them nails that you bought, the heels that you bought, that makeup that you bought, and goes to the next man's yard. Woof. That's what you do, black man. The Lord made you rich, made you strong. You know what I mean? The Lord is the reason why Usain Bolt can run so fast, man. And he takes his fast, he takes them fast running. Usain Bolt took them same legs and ran to a white woman's yard, man. The Lord's like, what the fuck? Yo? Took them same strong. The Lord made him rich, man. God blessed him. And Usain Bolt took them same fast running legs and ran to the church, man. Gonna probably run into by a turkey right now. He probably is preparing for Christmas right now, man. And I was like, what? I hooked you up, man. I made you walk through the Red Sea, man. I'm your God, man. Nimrod didn't save you. Where was Nimrod when you was getting your back whipped in Egypt, man? I made you walk through the Red Sea. And you're gonna give all that love to Nimrod. Like how black people like you buy your kids presents. I bought you present, man. And you're talking about thank you, Santa. I almost, you know what I mean? You went in the socket of it, thanks, Santa. I bought that, man. I want some credit, man. Imagine your woman, yeah, you slaves, work hard for your man. You know, working hard for cooking for store, man. And your man ate the food and said thank you to somebody else, man. Do you want that? What's the word? That glory? You put that work in, man. And the Lord said, I'm jealous, man. How am I going to be your God? And I'm the reason why you're healthy. I'm the reason why there's no famine in your land. And you're going to say, oh, yeah, thank you, Krishna. Like, what? Nah, man, I ain't having that, man. The Lord's a jealous God, man. Drop that. Give me a Matthew real quick. So give me Amos 5:23. You know which one I want. We got 15 minutes, yeah? All right, cool. We'll cut you this quick time. 20, actually.
Was Amos 5:20.
Come on. I think 23. We'll try 20.
Right, Amos 5:20. Amos 5:20. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light?
20. We try 23.
I think it is 21.
Come on, try that one.
I hate.
See what the Lord said, I hate. What we read it a minute ago, the Lord is jealous. Now we're reading here, the Lord hates, man. The Lord has emotions. Christians think the Lord's all love. Nah, man. The Lord has emotions, man. Lord, he loves too. He hates too. He gets jealous too. He has emotions, man. Why can you hate, love, be angry, sappy, but God can only have one emotion, which is to love, man? That means God made you greater than himself. God got emotions too, man. And right about now, God hates something, man. God is pissed off when you do something, and we're about to read it, man. Keep reading.
I hate, I despise.
And the Lord hates and he despises, we done?
Your feast days.
And the Lord despises your feast days, not his feast days. His feast days are here in the Bible, man. Right here in the Bible, in Leviticus, man. Passover is one of his feast days. Feast of Unleavened Bread is one of his feast days. What else? Feast of Trumpets, Feast of Booths. That's his feast days. What's your feast days? Christmas, Easter. I can't. What's the one? What the white man call it? What's the white man's one? Hanukkah, the white man's one.
Yeah.
Hanukkah, where they, with the 9 candlesticks. You know, Jan Kono. What's the other one? Kwanzaa. That's your feast days, man. What you want to celebrate? Lord said he hates it, man. He don't like seeing it, man. Keep reading.
I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
I won't smell in your solemn assemblies, man. We're all saying, yeah, you're cooking that big turkey. Like, I won't smell that, man. I won't smell that food. You know what I mean? You know, the Bible says when you make a sacrifice to the Lord, sacrifice like a barbecue. You put it on an altar like a barbecue. And the Bible said the Lord smells that sweet savor. I mean, that sweet smell. The Lord said when you're doing yours, I don't smell that, man. Keep reading.
In your solemn assemblies, though ye offer me burnt offering.
There you go. Though you offer me burnt offering, you offer me food like, yeah, man, this is for the Lord. When I thank the Lord for his turkey, Lord said, I don't want to hear that shit, man. Keep reading.
And your meat offering.
And your meat offering, that big turkey, man. What else we have at Christmas? What about having Christmas? The Yorkshire pudding and beer gravy. How is it white people? Black people learn Christmas from white people because we were slaved by them and learn their holidays. Yeah, we celebrate Christmas better than them, man. Shit, have you seen a white man's plate on Christmas? It's like 2 slices of turkey, cranberry and stuffing. That's it.
And some gravy.
Some gravy, potato. When black people go in on Christmas, whoa, this, that, rice here, this dessert to go after everything, man. And your holiday, you got what, a couple slices of turkey, man. So, man, what's that cake to burn? The upside down cake, man, set on fire. Oh, man, I've never tried it in my life. That was disgusting, man. So, do you eat it on fire or we let it burn out first? And come on, man. Anyway, carry on. Anyway, all that, what I mentioned, the Lord ain't gonna see it, man. The Lord don't see that Christmas pudding. He don't see that cranberry sauce. He don't see that 2 slices of turkey with a Yorkshire pudding. You don't see that, man. Keep it in.
I will not accept them, neither will I regard the neither will I regard thy peace offerings or your fat beast. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs.
And God said, listen, he don't like the Christmas. He don't like the turkey, he don't like the food. And he said, take away the noise, man. You know what noise is something you can't. You know when the baby's crying, that's noise, man. You know when the TVs is too loud, that's noise, man. You know the Indian man are driving around trying to be black. The Indian man are driving around trying to be black and they're playing bashment. And the music's too loud and all he hears is nothing but bass. All he hears is can't hear no words, no music, no treble, just bare bass. That's noise, man. And the Lord said, take away the noise of your songs. He called your Christmas carols songs, man. He called all them songs that you sing. He called them noise. He called your church song noise, man. When you're banging the tambourine in your Christmas service, God called it noise. And he said, take it away from me. I don't want to hear it, man. I don't want to hear that, man. When you're singing your Christmas carols and fa la 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 la, the Lord said, listen, that is noise. I don't want to hear that crap, man. Read that part again.
Take thou away
from me. The Lord said, take thou away from me. Take it away from me. Move it, man. I want to hear that, man. Take away from me what?
The noise.
The noise, man. The Lord called it noise. He called it a racket, man. Keep it in. He called it ruckus. Keep it in. He called it, what you call it? He called it the Buddha bath, man. The noise, man. Smoke alarm is noise. Babies crying is noise, man. Indian man playing music, trying to be black. All that is noise, man. To take that away from me, keep it in.
The noise of thy songs.
Of thy songs. Take that away from me. I don't want to hear you, though. Oh, you better not cry. You know, you better not pout. You better not cry. Take that. I don't want to hear that, man. You're not serving me. I don't want to hear that. Don't think you're singing this to me. I don't want to hear that. Don't think you're cooking this for me. I don't want that, man. That's what God said about your Christmas carols, man. That's what God said about your food and your celebration and everyone getting together in a circle and holding hands, man. Lord, I don't want to hear that, man. Serve me, man. Keep it in.
For I will not hear the melody of thy viols.
Lord, I don't want to hear it, man. I don't want to hear the tambourine banging. The melody of your vowels. A vowel is like what? Is that a blowing instrument? No, viol. No, string instrument. Lord, I don't want to hear it. I don't hear the tambourine. I don't hear the organ. I don't hear the piano playing. I don't care how much you bang. You know, Jesus was born this day and sing all them songs. Lord, I do not want to hear it, man. Keep it in. That's it. Give me Luke now, yeah? Got 2 more. I'm going to wrap up real quick. Yeah, Luke 2 and 1 to 8.
Luke 2 and 1. And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus.
Okay, so Caesar Augustus was a Caesar at the time in Rome when Christ was born. Around that time, Caesar Augustus. Caesar's like a title. Like, you know, today you got MP Boris, you got MP Theresa May, MP, John Major, whatnot. Caesar was the title of Roman rulers. So you had Caesar, Julius Caesar, Augustus Caesar, Caligula Caesar. The title in the Roman, title for a ruler in the Roman Empire is a Caesar. The title in America for a ruler is what? President. Title, so that's just a quick, just make you understand what I'm talking about. So this particular Caesar called Augustus, where you get the month of August from, because the white man being a greedy bastard, he can't just come and die. He has to say, when I die, I want people to remember me. So in fact, I'm gonna name a month after me, a statue after me, this, that. He's always got something to remember their legacy by, man. And Caesar had a law that everybody must be taxed. So this is the tax season, which is around April. And when you get taxed, you must go back to the city that you was born. See, we're from England, so we don't get that. Like in America, if you have a warrant in a certain state, you must go back to that state to get off. You feel me? Or even in England, actually, if you had a fight in Brum, you have a court date and a court hearing in Brum, and you got to come to that court date in Brum. That's how it works. Same thing here. Ever had to go back to the city to get taxed? Keep reading.
That all the world should be taxed.
There you go. So all the world should be taxed, man. That is proof that the world don't mean the whole earth, man. I keep telling people when it says for God to love the world, he's not talking about the whole earth, man. A world is a society. Caesar Augustus did not rule the whole entire world, man. One man can't rule the whole globe, man. We talk about the Roman world, the world that he ran, man. So look at the one.
And even if you look at the empires that like they ran, it wasn't the whole world. They only ran like it was like the north part of Africa, Jerusalem, India, Spain, France, and it's literally that part there.
There you go. As the other one said, the Romans get a map of where they ruled, man. They own certain parts of Africa, France, and Europe, what you know today. So certain part of Turkey and whatnot, man. They didn't rule the whole earth, man. You know what I mean? You didn't see him in South America. You didn't see him in the islands. They didn't run the whole world, man. The world in society. You had the Roman world. When men went to America, they said, what? We call this the New World. You had the Sea World. He's in a world of his own. That's what it means when he taxed the whole world. His world, the world he owned, he taxed them. How do you know he taxed his world? That's the world he owns, man. The Caesar over that world, so he can tax them, man. Keep reading.
Verse 2. And this taxing was first made when Cyrilius was governor of Syria.
So this is April time. Any history would tell you Romans did the taxes around April time. Get some books. Don't listen to your pastor. Get some books, man. People would tax in April time. So this, what's happening right now, the taxing is around April. Keep reading.
Verse 3. And all went to be taxed, everyone into his own city.
Keep reading.
And Joseph also went up from Galilee.
So Joseph, he had to pay tax too. You know, Joseph, a black man like you, man. You know what I mean? He's hustling. Oh man, I'll pay his light bill. You know, you ready? Joseph will also to pay his tax too, man. Keep reading.
Out of the city of Nazareth.
And Joseph out of the city of Nazareth. In Israel, there's many cities. The cities that Joseph come from called Nazareth, which is what you know, which is like a ghetto today. It's the ends today, man. And Joseph had to go back to his city to go pay his taxes. We done?
Into Judea, unto the city of the David, which is called Bethlehem.
There you go, Bethlehem, the house of bread. Keep reading.
Because he was of the house and the lineage of David.
Keep going.
To be taxed with Mary.
So Joseph, the father of Christ, went with his woman Mary back to Bethlehem to pay the tax. He went with Mary. We done?
His espoused wife, being great with child.
Being what?
Being great with child.
So hold on, it's tax season. It's April, and Mary is great with child. She ain't in the 2-month stage. You know what I mean? She ain't in the 3-month stage. She didn't just conceive. She's great with child. I mean, she's about to boss any minute now. She's great with child. And when is she great with child? In April time. How much months to December from April?
4 months.
April, June, July, August, September. No. April, May, June, July, August, September. 7 months. She can last 7 months. She's great with child in April. This baby can wait 7 more months to December. Nah, man, someone's lying, man. History says people's taxed in April. And in April, right now, in April, when she's getting taxed, she's great with child, man. The Bible don't say how long she's left. What we do know, she's great with child. She could be 8 months, 7. So would you call 7 great? 7, 8, man. There's no way she can hang out. She can hang 7 more months. No way, man. That's some early pregnancy right there, man. Right now, Mary is great with child, man. Someone explain that to me. Come on, someone, where your Christian pastors, where your scholars at, man? See, with the I.S.U.P.K, we actually read the Bible, man. You're going to pull the wool over our eyes, man. We're a great man that taught us the Bible. Mary is great with child. In April, man. In April. Even Maiden, if you want to get technical, probably May though. Even if, man, there's no way she's going to last 7 months, man. Keep reading.
Great with child, verse 6. And so it was that while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered.
Oh my God. And while she was there, while she was getting taxed, man, in the city, she gave birth, man. She gave birth. She didn't wait 7 months. 7 months didn't come and go. She gave birth in that same tax season month, man, which is April. So come on, man. Give me the last scripture real quick, man. Give me Matthew real quick. Matthew 2 and 1. 2 and 1 to 12, right?
Right. Now when Yahushua was born in Bethlehem of Judea.
So Yahushua is born now, born in Bethlehem, born in Judea. Keep reading.
In the days of Herod the king.
And there's a king called Herod in there as well. You know, I mean, the Caesars are more like what? Like MPs. Whereas Herod's more the king. Like today you got the queen, but you got MPs. Both of them are rulers, but they rule over different provinces. You know, you got different roles, man. Keep reading.
Behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem, saying, where is he that is born king of the Jews?
Listen to that. Now, when you watch the festive play, man, what happens, man? In the festive plays, they have 3 wise men. And these wise men are here at Christ's birth. Man. That's a lie in the Bible, man. That's a lie. That's nowhere in the Bible. It's like that lie in the Bible. It's a lie on the Bible. It's like, yeah. Wise men weren't there at Christ's birth, man. The Bible saying when Christ was born, there came wise men. Didn't say 3 wise men. They said there came wise men. Could be 10. Could be 100. Could be 1,000, man. So wise men came saying, where is he, king of the Jews, man? So why in the festive play do I see 3 wise men? 3 men at the birth of Christ, man? That's a lie, man. When Christ was born, said wise men came, men with understanding, knowledge of the Bible, wanting to see Christ, man. Keep reading.
King of the Jews, for we have seen his star in the east and are come to worship him.
And wise men came and looking for Christ, meaning Christ is already born. So how is it these wise men on the festive play at his birth, man? They're saying, where is he? He's already born and we want to see him, meaning we haven't seen him yet. And where is he? Keep reading.
Verse 3, when Herod the king had heard these things.
So Herod the king heard it, that wise men come to see Christ. You know?
He was troubled.
And when Herod heard it, he was troubled. Because Herod, he wanted to be king of the Jews, man. When Christ is king of the Jews. And when he heard it, he was pissed like, nah, man, I gotta kill this guy, man. Keep reading.
And all Jerusalem with him. And when he had gathered all of the priests and scribes, he demanded of them where Christ should be born. So
he got all the scribes, all the men that was, skilled in the Bible, man. Men that knew the Bible back and forth. Said, listen, break it down to me. Show me where this man's going to be born. If you read the Bible, the Old Testament, it said out of Judah he shall come, out of Jerusalem. So it wants all that information so he can find Christ, man. Use the scripture in the Old Testament about Christ, about a tender root he shall be. He shall be born from the house of David, from the lineage of King David. So getting all the information together, all the info together, so he can find this man and kill him. It's like that one.
Even in Zechariah, it talks about him being born in Bethlehem. Don't say some more place, thy Messiah or in the King. He shall come from there.
There you go. The book of Zechariah talks about Bethlehem being a small place, but the king coming from there. The king shall spring out of Judah. A scepter shall arise from Judah. So like, okay, give me all the info so I can get men together and we can map him out, man. We can map him out, pinpoint him to what city he is in and kill him, man. Keep it
in. And they said unto him in Bethlehem of Judea.
There you go. They knew the Bible well, man. So yeah, according to scripture, we did the research, got scholars out, we read through it, went for the documents back and forth, and yeah, Judea, man. And that's where he is. And it was right as well. Keep it in.
For thus it is written by the prophets.
And that's what they knew, because it's written by the prophets. The books in the Old Testament are men who are prophets who wrote about him. Jeremiah, prophet, Isaiah, prophet, Amos, a prophet, Zechariah, Nehemiah, all of them are prophets. And they spoke about this man who will be the king of the Jews, man, and where he'll be born, what he'll be doing, how he'll be like, how he'll look like. Keep it in.
Verse 6, and thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are not the least among the princes.
No, so give verse 7.
Verse 7, then Herod, when he had privily called the wise men, inquired of them the diligently what time the star appeared.
So Herod got the wise men, and so Jerry get them. Can you tell me a minute? So what time do you see the star? Oh, so you know where Christ is. You know where you're gonna be. You know the sly ones there. I was asking. I was curious, man. So, what time is the star? So that way you can know what you can kind of measure. What time he was born and so forth, man. Keep reading.
Verse 8, and he sent them to Bethlehem and said, "Go and search diligently for the young child."
And he said, you know what? You man go to Bethlehem, yeah, and go search for him. You done?
And when ye have found him,
and when you find the child, when you find Christ, when you find your house, shall we done?
Bring me word again.
And when you find him, let me know. Call me, man. Let me know, man. You know what I mean? I want to worship him. Just call me. Let me know where he is. I'll come with you next time, man. We done?
That I may come and worship him also.
So just call him. I want to come. I want to worship him too, man. You know what I mean? He's the King of the Jews. You know what I mean? I want to pledge my allegiance, man. Just, when you find him, let me know, man. That was not his intentions. His intention was to kill Christ, man. To stop him from being the King of the Jews, man. Keep reading.
Verse 9. When they had heard the king, they departed, and lo, the star which they saw in the east went before them, till it came and stood over where the young child was.
There you go. And they finally saw Christ, man. What did they call Christ in the scripture, man? In the festive play, you see 3 wise men giving gifts to a baby, man. But what happened? Number one, we ain't got 3 wise men, we got wise men. And when they saw Christ, what was he? He called him a young child, man. So Christ was a child. He wasn't no baby. He wasn't in no cradle. So Christ was a child when they saw him. Christ was in the manger when they saw him, man. Around. We're gonna find out how old Christ was when they found him. Keep reading.
Verse 10. And when they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceeding great joy. Verse 11. And when they were come into the house, they saw the young child.
See that there? They saw Christ in the manger at this time. It's in the house. They're late, man. This is later on. You know what I mean? Don't listen to your pastor. They don't know the Bible. They don't know what's going on, man. They say, the 3 wise men was in the manger. It weren't, man. They saw Christ in the house. At this time, Christ is out the manger. You know what I mean? The blood's washed off him. He's in the house now, man. He's a young child. Keep reading.
With Mary, his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented unto him gifts.
And they gave him gifts, you know?
Gold and frankincense and myrrh.
And that's where you get the 3 wise men from. Because they gave 3 types of gifts, it means it was free, man. That's ridiculous. Imagine 100 men come to the door now and they give me gifts. And they're giving me frankincense, gold, and myrrh. That means 100 people give. All right, for instance, I'm making sense. Imagine a bag of men, imagine a food drive, and everyone gave food. And after I got all the food together, I got beans, spaghetti, and cereal. Meaning I got loads of beans, loads of spaghetti, and loads of cereal. You get me? From everybody, that's what I got. I didn't, 3 men didn't give me them 3 items. But when we got all the everything together, I got gold, frankincense, and myrrh, man. That's what it's saying. Didn't mean one gave this, one gave that, and one gave the third. You're not saying that? Keep it in.
And myrrh, and being warned of God in a dream that they should not return to Herod, they departed into their own country another way.
All right, give me verse 16. So these men, God gave them a dream saying, listen, don't tell Herod where Christ is. So they didn't tell Herod where Christ was. And Herod heard about this. And this we read now, verse 16.
Verse 16. Then Herod, when he saw that he was mocked of the wise men, was exceeding wrath. And
when Herod said that, I told you, man, to come back to you, man. They get back to me. It's like you give a woman your number in the club, and you know what I mean? You give it a number Saturday, your Sunday come, you don't get the phone call. You're like, okay. You wait till Monday, number 8 calls looking for you. But by Tuesday, you're vexed, like, bitch, you're coming back. That's what Herod was. He told his man, yeah, go. You know, he thought he played them, they played him. Like, just call me when you find Christ, man. You know what I mean? Monday come, Tuesday come. No one got back to him, man. When he saw that, he's vexed. Like, nah, what's going on, man? I told his man to come back and report to me, man. Keep reading.
And sent forth and slew all the children that were in Bethlehem.
So Herod had all the information how Christ was, how old he was, wherever he is. And when he heard that these men mocked him, he said, "Fuck it, kill every child in Jerusalem." I know he's in Jerusalem, so kill every child in Jerusalem. I don't know much about him, but I know his age, and I know he's in Jerusalem, so kill every child in Jerusalem. And this is the age of children he killed in Jerusalem. Are we done?
And in all the coasts thereof, from 2 years old.
And he killed every child that was 2 years old. Meaning what? Christ was 2 years old. It's about 2 years old, man. If the child out there with dimples, if you know that the child out there who's king, and I go, yo, so tell me how his child looks like, and you go, that dimples, and I kill every child with dimples, meaning that child got dimples, man. If I'm out there killing a child who might be Christ, who's 2, meaning Christ must be 2 years old, man. And that's what the wise men saw him when he was 2, man. When he was 2 years old. Keep reading.
And according to the time which he had diligently inquired of the wise men.
According to the time that he diligent search, that in-depth search, man. The wise men knew the Bible, and they said, right about this, he must be about 2 right about now. Boom, boom, went in, man. And Christ was about 2. So when the wise men saw Christ, he was about 2, man. There wasn't at his birth giving him. There wasn't 3 men, and there wasn't at his birth. When the sovereign was in the house, they gave him, 3 types of gifts, 3 kinds of gifts, and Christ was about 2 years old, man. That's why Herod was killing children about 2 years old. But with that, we'll give it over to the priest and prophet of 5,000 Prussia with the announcements, and that's the class.
All right, the powerful class is upset. Cross your hand, first and foremost.
We phone back over.
Yeah. Right, we are the I.S.U.P.K. Started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General YAHANNA, ruled for a new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They here to shed themselves of the word. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will call each other. After the 6 months, the brother and sister will get permission from the heads to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10. 10% of every penny of any increase you receive from the Lord. Priest one, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming holy convocations within the feast of Hanukkah, and this Saturday we got the lecture. Great Britain isn't great as well. That is Saturday, 28th of December. It starts at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Address 394 Lodge Road, postcode B18 5PW, and it's a £5 entry fee. So no £5, you don't get indoors.
God.
All right. All Akim and Aqua, check the bulletin board in the hallway and check all I.S.U.P.K social media. So Facebooks, Instagrams, YouTubes, and if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarves. And with that, we're going to rise and face the east. And it's the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemaya. Badash. Hayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Malakwafka. Aba'a,
Daba'a,
Ratazaka,
Ratazaka,
Haya,
Haya,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Barataza,
Barataza,
Kawa,
Kawa,
Haya,
Haya,
Bashemaya,
Washimaya,
Thulanava,
Nafananawa,
Lakam,
Lakam,
Cow,
Ka,
Yawam,
Yawam,
Wasalaknawa,
Wasalakanawa,
Kabawafnawa,
Kabawafnawa,
Kasalaknawa,
Kasalakanawa,
Kabawafinawa,
Kabawafyanawa,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Kabaya Ayanawa,
Tabaya Ainawa,
Wanasayawan,
Wanasayawan,
Abod,
Abba,
Hawashainawa,
Awashainawa,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Rai,
Rai,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nakar,
Nakar,
Hamalakwa,
Hamalakwa,
Waha'ala,
Waha'ala,
Wahafapara,
Lahafapara,
the Iwalamia,
Iwalamia,
Aman.
Amen. In the English, our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come,
Thy kingdom come.
thy will be done
Thy will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread,
and forgive us our debt
and forgive us our debts
as we forgive our debtors,
as we forgive our debtors,
and lead us not
and lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. So with that, we're going to give the teacher one courtesy salute for the speaker. You get sharp, we need to have a seat. So we're going to give the teacher one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, I'm Madiam Shabbat, I'm Madiam Barak, Yahweh Bar Shemi Hawashai Barakatah.
Yahweh Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai Barakatah.
Then we're going to say Sar, and for the sisters, I'm Madiam, which means stand. And we're going to give they also won the courtesy salute. Men of Israel, I'm Madiam Shabbat, I'm Madiam Barak,
Yahweh Shema Alatah Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Yad Yom Tov, class dismissed.